What's up, everyone? It's your boy Racy. This video features the post-charity tournament interviews with the various teams of content creators. I hope you enjoy some of the amazing moments and inspiring words shared during these interviews. Let's talk to we're gonna be talking to Lifestomper real quick, guys. Hey man, how you doing?
Good, man. Chilling, eating some sunflower seeds. You know how it is.
Okay, how does it feel to take that tournament with surprise, man? You just stole the tournament spot, highlight everything, man. Second place. How does it feel?
You know what? I have the best team in the game, dude. I handpicked these individuals through years and years of practice, preparation to do their best, willing to succeed, and my boys did it, man. It was all my boys.
It was all your boys. Okay, tell me, man. What was the easiest team to take out in the tournament for you?
Well, we live right next to Sequisha and Pesley, and as soon as it was raid time, we decided to go raid them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy. Granted, Sequisha just started playing recently. A lot of the people there didn't really play the game, so that was pretty easy right away. I believe they're all raiding. They're either out roaming or raiding, so we immediately blew in. I think we used like 10 launchers immediately to go straight in. So. Oh, actually, I take that back. Inardo's base. Apparently, someone was raiding Inardo's base, but they didn't get to TC. So we raided like 2 walls and immediately got TC. That was the easiest one. They were, I guess, they were kicked out of the whole tournament, so they couldn't even defend their base.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was just told. I don't know if that's true, but no one was there. One person tried countering, and that was it.
Okay. Where did you guys live on the map that you guys ran into Beach Hills and everyone?
We lived at the bottom left, right next to the construction site.
Okay.
So we lived on the edge where like the island kind of comes out, and then north of us was Pesley's group, and then straight north from there I think was Wellens, like 3 squares away.
Huh. So I see that you guys had 3 raid defenses, some of the most in the entire tournament. What would you?
It should be 4.
It should be 4. Okay.
Yeah. So while we're raiding, Pesley came over to our base, and he had a bunch of C4 and rockets, and one of the times didn't count. And he came back twice doing that. So we defended against them. We defended against Trousy's group, and then we defended against Taunted's group. And we defended against Taunted's group the last 5 minutes. So we jumped in. We were raiding Welland's base. We lost it, and I had to I couldn't kill myself, so I had to run in. I had to find someone to run in front of to get killed or get killed. They were already deep in our compound, deep in our base looking for TC. At this point, they're just blowing everything, trying to find the TC. Okay. A couple of us died. There was an AK out back. I grabbed that, ran in. My boy Jay Norbs went in. He killed one of them, and then as the guy jumped down to kill him, I killed him, and I think that was the last one, and then we won it.
I see that. You guys had a good amount of kills, but I think the raids is what got you guys won that second spot. You guys got 2 raids done, which is what all the top 3 teams had. So that's awesome. I have a question. So it says here your top point contributors, you had 6% contribution to your team for points. What may have been the cause of that? Were you more at base crafting gear, or was your team just carrying it, or what was it, man? Tell me.
So I was just holding breach while they were all raiding. That's all I did. I just kept people countering stuff.
Hey, man, that's perspective. You gotta have someone doing that.
Yeah, I think I woke up like 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the event. Didn't even. Yeah, and I was actually had diarrhea the entire time.
Oh wow,
which is really awkward. Yeah, when we were getting raided by Trousy, I was actually in the restroom. Yeah, and then I had to hold it in the entire time. It was pretty painful. But like I said, my boys, they handle it, dude.
Well then, okay. Well, that sounds outstanding, man. You guys ended definitely top 2. You guys deserve that spot. Congratulations on the outstanding win, man. Nearly the win.
Headshot. I'm a pussy.
Yeah, if we would have finished that Welland's base, we would have had it.
I think you guys, you absolutely would have. 249 to 289. Cat Jam. By the way, you guys, I think at a certain point in the tournament, you guys were number 1. Is that right?
Yeah, we raided Pesley's base, and then we immediately went over to Inardo's base. So we're gonna raid an F-16, and we decided not to. And then we saw that base, went to go check it out, and then we thought that it was bugged. We thought the TC was completely bugged because at Pesley's base we kept blowing in, but it never said that we had TC. So it said that we like had to find TC, and then B said in game that we didn't have a TC.
I see. Oh goddamn! Did it surprise you when Trousy's team took the lead from you?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I was surprised they got it. We spent, I don't know, I'm not sure where they lived, but we spent a lot of time near Coco's because they were raiding a base the entire tournament.
Oh, I see. Did they even have they did have one successful raid, and I guess they were stuck on the second raid the entire time. Team Dirty Dick, yep.
They're I don't know what was happening over there. We went over to try to raid it, and we ended up getting boinked by, I think, like Coco flanked us and killed me. Or no, I think Pico killed me and then another person, and then it was just like basically trying to grab and kill him back. Oh, one of my teammates wanted to say I was gone for 15 minutes.
You were gone for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Well, goddamn. Wait. Joey, I just want to say, man, congratulations to you and your team. You performed outstandingly that tournament, man. I was so surprised when I saw your team up there. Good job,
I mean,
dude.
All of them, Gooch, my man Gooch, he's a fragger, bro. He gets it done. J Norbs, he knows how to raid. Zampa, he knows how to frag.
There you go,
then I
man.
was AFK. So
there you go. There's the combination that you need to win, man. Apparently, that's what we need to do in the future. Well, I want to say, Joey, thank you for the interview, man. We're gonna probably hop on over. A lot of people want me to interview Tesla's team. I don't even know if they were. I don't know what happened with them. Did you know anything about them? I heard they had a base that was very open.
So apparently, Stevie's group was on the roof just rocketing them, just rocketing inside the whole time. I guess I don't know. That's what I saw. Yeah.
Kind of wanna ask them what their base design, I guess, was. We'll find out, man. Hey, shout out to you, Joey. Big shout out to Lifestomper. If you guys don't know who he is, dude, thank you for the interview. Thank you for playing. I'll see you soon, man. I'll message you soon. Maybe we'll play sometime. You know, I never know. All right, buddy.
All right, sounds good. One love.
Peace out, man.
Hello.
How's it going, Tesla?
Hey, good.
Okay, so
I see your chat has been getting spammed.
Everyone wants me to do an interview with you. I don't know what it is, man. Something about your base. You guys were getting pounded with rockets.
Yeah.
And no one found your TC. How did that happen, man? What happened?
It's probably the only square in the base that wasn't touched. We just put it so it's just a normal 5x5. And then you know how you have ladder hatches above the peaks sometimes to get into like a bed level or something? Yeah, so we just put it on the road side because we knew no one would raid from the road because they can't wall. And we put it on the road side about 3 squares in on that side and had a ladder hatch connecting it.
Oh my god,
and sealed it with sheet doors.
That's so smart.
And then,
using the road, man.
Yeah, and no one got it. And every other place was raided. I think Trousy messaged me and he found out it was there at the very end, but they had no ladders and no rockets to get into it. And
so, what teams are raiding you? What team started the raid? And then I'm assuming multiple teams came.
Oh my god. So first one was Stevie, put like 2. Well, actually there was another group, but I don't know who was the leader of it, but Raven was in it.
Okay.
I don't know their group name, but yeah. And then they landed on our roof and topped down us with about 50 rockets. We defended that. Then we went and raided Stevie and we got so close to their TC, but then Raven came again and topped down us with another 40 rockets.
What the heck?
And so, yeah. And then once we defended from Raven, Stevie went to his roof with 4 launchers and put like 100 rockets into our base. It was absolutely insane.
Your base withstood 190 rockets, you're saying, or roughly around that amount.
Yeah, it was. Oh my, so much. And yeah, after that, our base was pretty much hollowed out, and we had 1 raid defense on record because it just never stopped.
1 raid defense. Wow. Wait, so you're telling me you guys didn't even have the opportunity to leave your base and do a raid? You guys were getting raided the entire time.
We did 1 raid at the very beginning, and then after that, it was all raid defense. We wanted to raid Stevie, but we just couldn't. It's insane.
That's absolutely crazy, man. So you guys were based up near bottom left, I'm assuming. That's where Charlie's team were roughly near?
Yeah, no, actually, we were like bottom right, actually. Just like, it was I-10 we were at, if you know where that was. It was near the hospital or medical center type thing, Rad 10.
I see, okay. And you guys actually ended in 10th because of all the kills you guys got. You guys ended with so many kills.
Yeah, we could not raid at all or like get any more points. But it was really fun. See, 1 raid defense, absolutely insane.
At least it's cool because you guys were getting bonus points per kill for raiding the defending the raid. Up to a max of 40, I believe.
So much fun.
That makes sense because you guys are 121 and you guys end with 176.
Exactly.
That's absolutely insane, man.
Regardless of anything, we had so much fun. It was such an awesome event.
Yeah,
so
man. Hey, yo, that's awesome. Yo, congratulations to your team for hitting top 10, man. Hey, that's awesome.
Thank you.
And
yeah.
Thanks
for the interview,
shout out to your
man.
teammates. Yo, shout out to the freaking interview. Thanks for coming on the interview, man.
So too easy. So Rev and Kane were team, and Etone, all really good people.
Absolutely,
very nice.
Yeah, Etone seems to have popped off 40% of kill contribution. Wow.
Insane. See, all of us were 300 ping besides him. Actually, 320 ping.
That makes sense. You guys are all from Australia.
Yeah. We were just like shooting people behind walls and stuff. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah, Tesla, thank you for coming by, man. Hey, I'll see you around.
Too easy. Yeah, we'll do. See you, man.
Tacularr, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, man?
Okay, how was the tournament for you guys, man?
Oh, where do I even start? I mean, PvP wise, it was pretty nuts, to be honest. We put ourselves in a really awkward position. We couldn't really raid anyone. But every time we left base, we'd get into fights over and over and over.
Where were you guys based up by?
Train yard, I think it was.
Okay, so on the right side of the map. Okay.
Yeah. And we literally just kept running into Strawberry Jinx's group, and who else was there? Godrust. A bunch of those guys, and we just kept fighting over and over.
So I actually saw something related to the PvP that you guys had, right? You guys had 109 kills, but 90 deaths. So does that mean you guys tried to do a raid, but things weren't going your guys' way?
Yeah, because so the bases around us, right? Was we had to run pretty far to get to the bases, and if we try to do a raid on anyone, we'd get counted by literally the 3 groups around us. So we'd do this raid, we'd start, and then we'd get counted straight away. So it was just really, really, really difficult. But it was actually really good fun though. To be honest.
you guys were freaking popping off. You guys actually made it. You didn't get rated through the tournament, right?
No, we didn't get rated.
So you ended in the top 17, which is outstanding, man. You guys had a ton of kills, and you were still in the top 17 without a single raid completed. And you had 1 raid defense. Who tried to raid you?
We actually had 2 raid defenses. I can't remember the first. I can't remember who it was the first time. We got 3 lines of rockets off them.
Okay.
And second time, I think it was Chef Luis's group. They managed to go through doors, but they kind of just got lost in the base, and then we killed them. And just sealed.
I see. Got you. So Team Booney was next to you guys, and you had Team Godrust. You had a lot of good teams in here, you guys. Ended up most of those teams ended up in the top 17 as well, including Strawberry Jinx's team and Godrust's team in the top 10. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. We actually didn't get to run into your team very often. We didn't even run into Charlie's team very much either. We ended up basing straight north of the map in the snow. And we did run into Godrust's team.
We didn't see any of those guys.
No, they were all bottom left, apparently, of the map.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, Lifestomper and Catjam, the top 2 teams were bottom left of the map, including Beachill's team, which ended up being one of the first teams rated while they were roaming. And a few other teams were down there as well.
Oh, that's weird. That's actually really weird. I didn't even know how split some of the teams were, if that makes sense. Everyone's rooting for one team, Trowsy and all that.
Yeah,
I would have figured there would have been right hand side of the map with everyone else. I feel so much PvP was on that right hand side. I literally didn't even get to see the left hand side of the map, so I don't know what that was like over there.
With that, man.
I don't even know a thing.
So did you guys ever get to get a scrap heli from the middle, from the volcano?
Dude, we couldn't even get past it was a triangle of bases, and we're in the middle. So we couldn't even get past any of these bases without getting shot in the back or
oh my god, man,
getting into a fight. We could not move at all. It was so difficult. So difficult.
But hey, you guys still pulled it off. You guys freaking had a lot of kills. Would you ever go and do this tournament again if you were invited?
110%.
Hey, actually, looking at it, Tacularr, you had the top point contribution to your team, so that means you killed the most people since you guys only got points from kills. Wow.
Yeah.
And Warrior leading with close
to second.
Hurting,
so.
Oh, Tacularr, your back hurts, man. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man. It's old age. This that.
I understand, man. The old age and how heavy your team is. I respect that, Tacularr. You played off very well. Shout out to Warrior 2 who did well on your team, and Sinks and SE following as well. Yeah, thank you for coming to interview, man. I mean, appreciate that. Yeah, we're probably gonna go through and see if everyone wants to interview. Freaking, let's go, man.
Well, thanks for having me.
And hey, shout out to everyone, guys. We're gonna be, me and Tacularr are gonna be working on a video very soon. Just keep that in mind.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a good collaboration. Yo, Tacularr, have a beautiful day, man.
You too, man. Thank you.
Hutnik, what's up, man?
What up, man?
Hey,
Dude,
congratulations.
Listen. I gotta clear out some things because the first thing I hear is that I'm being offensive. Shut the fuck up, Albin. But obviously, when people are competitive, there obviously is like, trash talk before and after.
Absolutely.
But it's all banter because competitive games would be just boring. About all that.
No, I agree. That's why I said the joke. Did I really think I was gonna get first place in a tournament with 48 teams? No, I was literally just memeing. I was like, all right, let's go. We're gonna win this. But
no, I get it. But
actually came in first. They can shit talk if they want to, man. And it's just banter, guys. Dude, shout out to your team. How was the tournament for you guys?
Well, from my perspective, I was just rewatching some stuff on Agent's perspective, my perspective. I thought I did like way worse, because I felt so bad because I was whiffing a little bit here and there. But then I'm like, I actually didn't do too bad. But my team, dude, like everyone had their own break to the house, But Deathwing, dude, Deathwing popped up so hard.
Ooh, I see. I saw Deathwing had a huge contribution to points because Charlesy was probably getting the rate
the TCs, but yeah, Deathwing was fucking beaming, dude.
Yo, shout out to Deathwing then. God damn.
Yeah, man, he's so underrated, man.
I mean, I don't think anyone underrates Deathwing. He has always been a top player in my book, man. Dude? I mean, I think the community doesn't just know who he is because everyone memes, Okay, there's Hutnik, Charlesy, and Posty on a team, but who's that fourth person they have? No one knows. It's Deathwing.
Yeah,
that guy is a legend, man.
Before the tournament, someone commented on his video, am I the one only here to see if this guy can keep up with Posty, Charlesy, and Hutnik in the tournament?
I saw that comment. Someone said that, chat. You missed it.
Come on, bro.
Don't underestimate this legend. There's a reason he's on their team, guys. They are an outstanding group of people. By the way, how was Posty
I was
in the
picking
tournament?
Teammates. He was doing pretty good. Like everyone thinks of Posty as solo player, this and that. But when you guide him, he's a really good teammate.
That's good. That's good.
Like it comes on point. Like people think of Posty that he cannot I mean, let's be honest here. Like back in the day, he had really bad habits when it came to playing in the team.
Yeah.
And that's being serious. And he knows that. But he improved so much when it comes to team play. That's really good.
Yeah, no, Posty's an outstanding team player. I mean, he just, like you said, he just needs a little bit of guidance and he pops off, but on his own, he can make some absolute insane plays. And Charlesy is, as always, a really good, consistent player. Even when his recent break, he came back and probably performed pretty well in this tournament. I'm not sure how many kills he got.
He was beaming too. Everyone was playing really good. For myself, I think everyone has that you could have done this better, you could have done that better.
Absolutely.
You just look at yourself, and I just feel bad because I could have popped up harder.
No, I feel that too, man. There's certain things that I was looking at. I was like, I think everyone, as you said, has those opportunities or moments where they could have done something better. But
when someone's competitive?
What was your mindset when it came to building the base location that you had? Because you guys built near the bottom left of the map. Is that correct?
Dude, when I'm like, this location, I went there, super flat. Rattown Road. I'm like, we're building here. Okay, first wipe. I mean, first, the first start. Before they leaked. I mean, Enardo. I'm kidding. We had that spot, right?
He's in the chat right now.
I know.
I didn't leak anything. Oh no. He didn't leak anything, guys.
Okay, so we had that spot at first, and then server goes down, and then we spawn on the other side. But Deathwing spawned there, and then he just placed the blueprints. Good thing we had 1 or 2 meetings before this, dude. So we knew what.
Absolutely, yeah. So who was your base builder?
We're gonna? Charlesy.
Charlesy was the base builder. Okay. Yeah. I respect that. That's awesome. He's a very good base builder.
We had a really, dude. I'm not gonna say about the TC in the base because maybe we're gonna use next time Kappa.
Wait, I have a question.
And I didn't.
You had 2 raid defenses on your base. Who were the teams that tried to raid you?
GN, the Korean.
Okay.
Team, they got unlucky because we were just like about to go roam and we already had a flank on them and they just died instantly. And I think Joy, they started raiding when we were countering GN.
Oh.
And we came back, we wiped them, and then there's a fight going on, like Coco's team coming in. Then we get the defense points. Then Coco's team is stuck in our compound. I don't know if they raided us, but we got a few points for raid defending, and then we had really good team play when we were killing Coco's team.
Yeah, no, you guys had
like
an absolutely insane amount of let's see, probably some of the higher kills in the tournament. I think I'm looking through all the kills so far, and you guys seem to be
we had 165.
Top team
kills.
In terms of kills, and not only that, you guys had 2 raids, which is there's only a few teams that actually had 2 successful raids in the entire tournament.
So, yeah, we had a pretty good game plan. Like,
let's see. You guys absolutely performed well. What was the absolute best moment in the entire tournament for you that you would go back and rewatch again for sure?
For myself or
for you personally? What you just like absolutely felt great. You were doing something awesome.
I think I had like 10 kills in a row in that Tesla fucking.
Oh, in the
Tesla
base.
magician base. But
so we interviewed them. Did you see the interview or did you hear about it?
No.
There was one spot left that you guys missed. It was the side closest to the road.
No, I knew where the TC is, but we couldn't jump there because every like peak down was gone and we didn't have wood to jump there. And we would blow there. Because I called it out where the TC is. But yeah, I spawned naked there, pick up AK, and I think I get 2 kills on fully gears, then I get kill on 1 more AK, and then there's like the snowball began. We got like 30 points there.
Oh my goodness!
Because I cleared up like the free gear. Yeah. But everyone, like it was just like swapping. I don't know. I didn't even know that back cooldowns have like 30 seconds or something. We just
I didn't know that
spawning.
either. Actually, yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought it was
like
beds.
Posty. Yeah, it's like Posty going in, gets 2 free kills. Okay, swap. Deathwing coming in, 3 kills. Okay, swap. I'm the last one standing. Get the 3 kills, and Troxy comes in, and Deathwing comes in, and then they just like we're just swapping around. But,
oh my god!
But after that, we had a really good call to just like
he can join India
because they sealed it
if he wants to.
And we were like, they took down the heli.
Deathwing, you can join.
Korean
we're in the
team,
Discord, man.
GN, the hyping team took down the heli. Went to counter and we looted 4 boxes. So we got
you guys
the lead.
Actually looted the 4 boxes? I
yeah,
see.
We countered it and we got the boxes from heli.
Yeah, it says heli
we
crate loot 3. Yeah, you guys got them.
Yeah, it was 5 points per box.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. We ended up getting the same thing in our team. We got the last bullet of the heli from Jordan Rance's team, and it fell into the water where we had to swim and dive and get it. Which is crazy.
Yikes.
That was actually crazy. Deathwing, yo, what's up, man? You are getting a lot of props right now. A lot of people are saying you are the underrated carry. What do you think about that?
Yeah, people are really nice, actually. People are being really nice. I mean, sure, maybe I played well, but it takes 4 to do it. It doesn't take just me, right?
That's very humble to say, man. I mean, I think your team definitely deserved first place because not only did you guys have 2 raids, but you guys had the highest kill count in the tournament. You guys definitely performed very, very well, especially in the position you were given because you guys were right next to the number 2 team in the tournament, Lifestomper's team.
Yeah, in the end, we when the Korean group took the heli, right? We really made a risky play and went to their base and countered it, and Trousy managed to loot like all 4 boxes, which gave us like a huge lead over them. So it was like we were like pretty confident after that we can hold it. Right?
Yeah, I see.
So on top of that, we just kept killing them coming out and on the roof and everything, and so we just got a lot of points there in the end. It was just like a huge boost in the end.
Did it worry you guys that Lifestomper's team was so close behind in points? Did you guys want to get rid of him? You guys obviously knew where his base location was, and I heard you guys tried to do a raid on him, but it probably didn't go so well.
We got fucking beamed.
Yeah, we got beamed.
And we lost the rockets.
I got a little bit like I hesitated to wall. I died, and Hutnik tried to pick me
Same.
up. He got beamed too, and then just everyone got beamed.
So at that point, you guys just said, "Screw it, we're not going to raid them. We're going to go get points somewhere else." Is that what you guys' plan was?
Yeah,
basically.
instant.
Yeah, we didn't have that many. We went there, I believe, right after raiding another base. We didn't even depot.
Because we raided. Who did we raid? Did we raid El
This is the
Bruno or
winning team, by the way,
something?
chat.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
two were part of the winning team.
Yeah, I think we raided them.
These
and
are
we
the winning
got,
teams.
like 2 rows of rockets from them.
you
We
guys don't
also
know who
got
these people are.
TCs in the bases we raided.
This is
really quickly
Trousy,
too,
Posty,
both
Hutnik, and
times.
Deathwing.
So,
Yeah, we had really smooth raids.
Yeah,
right.
these were good. These were good.
So, did you end up streaming the tournament from your own point of view, Deathwing?
No, I recorded it, but yeah, I don't think I can stream. I didn't risk it, didn't try it.
Okay, I see. And Hutnik, you did though, right?
I did, but I hesitated to keep my webcam. But in the end, I just turned off my chat and fucking kept the webcam because I didn't stream with a webcam for like 6 months now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you guys want to see winner's POV, Hutnik right here did stream the tournament. Deathwing might put some of his perspectives on a YouTube video, so we'll see. But Deathwing UA is his Twitch, and Hutnik is also one of the winners of the tournament. You guys can go check him out, man. Thank you for the interview. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we go?
Cat Jam on top, bitches.
Cat Jams in the chat. These guys are awesome people, man. Congratulations to you, to Trousy, to Posty as well for winning the tournament. Do you guys think if you were invited to do one of these again, would you do it?
Dude,
Oh yeah, 100%.
I have big hope that next one is gonna be huge, dude. I'm not gonna say anything, but
okay,
I'll try to push my limits.
I will absolutely. I agree with that, man. I'm gonna do the same. In your personal opinions, do you think there was a little bit too many people on the server at the beginning? Was it causing lag?
There's not lag. It just no barrels.
Okay.
Just either bigger map. I mean, you cannot really limit. It should be 50 teams, but bigger map.
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. I think there was too many teams. At a certain point, it was hard to establish yourself because, as you said, the barrels and the such. But a bigger map, man, would be so nice. Did you guys like the volcano idea?
What fucking volcano?
We never went there. We never left our area at all.
Okay, so there's a scrap heli that spawns apparently on a volcano. We never went to the scrap heli volcano thing either, but I know Max's team took advantage of that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, like with the tourney, you cannot really limit how many, because it feels bad, saying some content creator, oh, you cannot join. It's limited. It's like, how are you gonna pick people? Yeah. But if you have like 200 people, like pretty much anyone can play. Because look how many squads we had now.
Yeah, we had 196 people that played.
If we had 192, no, 48 teams.
192? Yeah, it might have been 192. Yeah.
Yeah, we were missing 2 teams from 250 teams. Because if we make 50 teams, we need a bigger map, like 110%. There's no other way, because it felt like you're living next to people constantly. Like,
yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that'd be definitely a big point. But in terms of everything else, in terms of the critique from the last tournament to this one, guys, personally speaking, I don't think there was very much wrong with the tournament at all. There was definitely some things in the first tournament that were improved on, like the raid defense points were huge.
100%.
That was nice, man.
Was nice.
I mean, when it comes to like raid defending, I think you get like, if you defend your base for 40 minutes, I think it was in the rules, you get 40 points, because it was 5 points per
5
minutes.
5 per 5. I think.
5 minutes?
Yeah,
5 points per 5 minutes of defending. That should be 10 points.
I think I agree. I think that should be doubled or increased, because I saw, if you guys saw the team that you were rating, was it let me see, it was Tesla's team. They were defending the entire tournament. They never left their base, but they only got 1 raid defense bonus.
I mean, because the raiders have to be dead, no? Or did they get points for raid defending?
There was multiple raiders. You get points, I believe, for killing people in the raid defense area, right? Or am I wrong about that?
No, if you fully wipe the team, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you fully wipe the team, and I think if like they stop raiding, you get 10 points.
Sergeant, what's up, man?
I feel like, you know what they could do? When people are in the raiding area and you have access to the TC, your points should be tripled. And you get 3 points per kill.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because then that will stop people from running naked and trying to grab a gun and fucking grab some points. And those guys would be just, 3 points for us, easy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That would fix it.
It's a good idea.
I'm sure Hopel can.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll be talking about that more in the future, of course. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we leave? I do want to say a big shout out to everyone who freaking played. So you guys were part of the people that played and supported the tournament, and big shout out to people that supported the charity as well, like BernE with the 40. Dude, BernE with a huge
4,200, I think.
I believe 5,500 something nearly at the end, in total.
Sick.
I need to definitely. I want to talk to him to see. Hold on.
That's the more important win, hitting the goal. And
that was a huge win. Absolutely.
Important is just getting the W.
That was a big win for the community as well. Well, hey, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for talking. Deathwing, Hutnik. You guys are awesome. Peace out. I'm going to see if I can talk to BernE and everyone else in the tournament. We're going to do a few more interviews. And then, yeah, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you for playing.
All right.
Much love.
Peace out.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How was the tournament for you and your team, man?
It was a lot of fun, to be honest. It was one of the best tournaments I've ever entered, to be honest. It was fun to see all the creators in there. I enjoyed it. Can't complain.
Absolutely, dude. It was probably, once again, one of the best tournaments, as you said, that I've played in personally as well.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Dude, I just want to talk about it because it was absolutely huge. You came out of nowhere with one of the top donations to the charity. That is absolutely, first of all, crazy and awesome, man. What pushed you to do it? And was it all from inside? Do you think it was like definitely an inner motivation to do it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, coming from a pretty rough background, I think mental health is a very, very important thing for a lot of people, especially for those that can't afford it. Absolutely. And coming up as myself as a child, I had to grow up at an early age, or get that higher mentality of an adult at an early age.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I never had the time to take care of myself. So like being at the age I am now, I'm starting to see like how much I slacked in that area, and how I should have looked out for that help. And a lot of people want to look out for that help, but they can't afford it. So I think it's just important that a lot of people have the opportunity to do so, for sure.
That's absolutely, first of all, beautifully said, man. And it definitely feels like it came from a personal background, man. I respect it a lot. Like when I heard about that, I was like, holy shit. First of all, you're a content creator. This is definitely something that you do, not only to sustain your living and such, but you push.
Tell BernE I love that man.
Someone says tell that you love a man. But absolutely, dude. You pushed, and dude, it's absolutely insane. You probably blew away a ton of people in the fact that you something so selfless. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how to describe it, man. It's awesome. Big shout out to you, man.
Hopefully it can motivate people to look for the help they need if they need it, Yeah,
absolutely.
It's important. I mean, mental health is super, super important.
Does it make you, are you absolutely freaking ecstatic that the goal was reached? The 25,000 was reached?
Absolutely. I was stoked. You should have like heard me in Discord with the team. I was like, boys, we hit the 25K. Let's go. Like, we did it. Like, I'm happy, dude. The Rust community is insane for doing something like that. It's just so fucking, it's tear jerking, man. It really is. Just seeing a community come together for something like that. It's nuts.
Absolutely, man. It's crazy. It's the most amount of people I've seen. BernE, you're just an absolute legend, bro. That was so well said. Dude, I'm almost crying, man. That was awesome. 25,000+ reached for the charity in 4 hours. I mean, it's been up for a few days. Shout out to H-June. Everyone is saying they love you in chat. H-June saying that.
Bro, H-June's a legend for putting something like that together. Like that takes a lot of time and effort. So like big ups to him for sure.
Absolutely.
That stuff. I mean, I can barely run a sub event, dude. Like just running something like that is freaking insane. Like I'm that's stressful. I know it. So like I props to him for that. Seriously.
Absolutely. Choosing all the content creators to come together. And first of all, contacting content creators is such a pain in the ass, but doing something that he did, man, and putting together such a positive and great event like this charity event, and then such a positive event where all these content creators can come together and play, man.
Yeah.
For a good cause was outstanding. The Restoria team definitely deserves props. It sucks that it definitely sucks that the tournament was targeted by, I guess, DDoS or something at the start.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man. I can't believe someone actually did that shit. And whoever did that, man, that's fucked up. But I'm glad the team came together and put it back together. That was awesome.
Absolutely. They did a good job at that for sure, bringing it back up as fast as they did.
All right. Well, all that aside, you said you enjoyed the tournament greatly. What was your experience like in the tournament? I never actually got to run across your team. Who were you next to? Where were you at? What was the action like for you?
We were actually right next to launch. I actually did run into you. You killed me a couple times.
I did. I ran into you.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
no.
killed me a couple times. We were built like right next to launch site to the east of it. I think it was like H5 or somewhere around there.
Okay, we were so focused on. First of all, we were stuck between 4 teams, so I wasn't really paying attention to like very many names. But that's awesome, man. I'm sorry that I didn't actually read very many names.
Oh, dude, it was rough though. Like, in my opinion, either a bigger map, more or less people, because there was a point where literally I couldn't even like do anything.
Okay,
it was just kill, like death, like it was insane.
I've interviewed quite a few people, and trust me, the majority consent is that they agree, or consensus is that they agree with what you just said. A bigger map. I think the 200 people was cool, man. I think the inclusiveness of how many content creators could play in the tournament was awesome. Bigger map would be great.
Sure.
I think it was outstanding. Beside the map, there was no complaints from me. I thought the raid defense was awesome. The system they built for that, the rocket, all explosive damage was great, outstanding. You couldn't get rocket PvP'd. Oh my god, man! If only like that. That was the way in Rust, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So did you guys make it to the end, or did you guys end up getting raided?
Yeah, we made it to the end. No one even touched our base, which was kind of like it sucked, dude. I was like hoping for a raid defense.
Okay.
I think we got like 8th place or something, 8th or 7th place. I think.
Holy shit! Let me check right now. I still have it open.
It was a team booty clap.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Holy shit! You guys are the people who raided Blueprint. Right off, I remember booty clap because I saw booty clap eliminated like Blueprint. That's what I remember. I didn't know it was your team. Booty clap, dude. You guys had an outstanding name. First of all, that's awesome. Wow, congratulations on 8th place. You guys surpassed a ton of teams. You guys did very well. We were like right next to each other. We never even touched each other in terms of rating. I think we just, you know what we saw? We probably saw you guys were big and towering, and you guys actually knew how to build, and you probably saw the same thing in us, and there was not really a reason for us to go for each other at that point, you know?
No, yeah, it would have been really rough to do that.
John, have a good one, man. Thank you for being here, for the support, buddy. Dude, I don't even know what to say, man. Who do you think was the MVP on your team, and why do you think that was?
Honestly, Salty, because when we raided Blue's base, he knew exactly where TC was straight off the bat. Literally, the raid took us like, I want to say 45 seconds to finish it.
Incredibly impressive. We were gonna raid Blueprint, or we're gonna do a raid, and Blueprint's base was gone. It was absolutely insane. We looked across the way, and it was just gone. We were blown away because it was a big base, right? It was a pretty substantial base, and they had a compound.
Base, yeah. It was like he came in clutch with that. Like he picked the perfect wall to blow up. I was just like, no way he got that. It was definitely the MVP moment of the team for sure.
That's crazy, man. Yo, big shout out to your team and for all the stuff that you and your team has done for the charity and for everything that went on during the tournament, man. It was great playing against you guys. I'm definitely looking forward. Do you think if it happened again, if a charity event happened again, even if it was a different cause, would you participate?
Oh, 100%, and I'll be coming in with a bigger donation too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if anybody's trying to top me, let's do it, baby. I'm with it.
BernE,
let's do it.
Oh my goodness, coming in with the insane big words, guys. We'll see for the next tournament. That is a big clip. That is outstanding, man. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for playing the tournament. I freaking love playing against you, man. Your team was outstanding. Any last words before we head out for the interview, my friends?
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, if anybody's out there struggling, seriously, look for some help. Talk to people. There's no shame in it, really. Trust me, this is coming from someone that's been through the gutters, man. Like, trust me. Look for help. Just get it. Seriously, it changes your life so much. It really does. Don't beat yourself up. Things get better, man. Seriously, just do it. You
Man,
guys can do it.
you are, first of all, that is out. I don't know what to say, man. You are awesome. Hearts in the freaking BernE. You are such a wholesome and awesome person, man. I'm so happy you were able to get the help and everything that you need in your back, and you're helping others now, man. You are outstanding. I will definitely be looking forward to talking to you in the future again, man.
Yeah, for
thank
sure.
Thank you for the awesome words, the inspiring words, man, and thank you for being an awesome person. We'll talk soon, man. As I said.
Absolutely, man. You have a good one. Thanks for bringing me in.
Hey, have a good one, man. Peace out. Yo, Taunted, what's up, man?
What's up?
So how was the tournament for you guys?
Well, we built next to a penis tower.
Okay.
We down, but you know.
Wait, okay. You guys built next to a what? A penis tower, and
yeah, I think Surge built like a penis tower or something. And they were what was their team name? They were like something PP. We were like big PP.
Yeah, you guys were hard PP, and
hard
they
PP.
were. I don't actually know what their team name, or let me.
They might have been big PP.
Okay, so hard PP versus pig PP, and they build a penis base, man. How was the experience with building next to that base?
Kind of good. I don't know. It was all right.
So you guys ended up doing one raid. Was it that team? Did you guys actually end up raiding that base?
Yeah, we raided the penis tower.
Okay, you guys ended up raiding, and their team name was Shit Cunts. I believe it was, whose team was it? Surge's team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, man. You have a high, so you were the top point contributor on your team with a nearly 60% contribution to points, and your team had 94 kills, which is a good amount. How was that as the top contributor in points, man? Were you feeling like you were popping off? Like, was it feel good?
I was doing really good at first, but then towards the end I was whiffing. But towards the beginning it was really fun.
Absolutely, man. And how was your team? Did you any MVPs that you personally think you should shout out for your team, or do you think you personally were the MVP for your team?
I mean, everyone did good. Archam, Frosty, Hardstuck, everyone did good.
Yeah, I see that you guys did really well. You guys were the top freaking 15 teams, man. There was a lot of teams out there. You guys were based up near the bottom of the map, right?
Yeah.
So did you end up seeing Charles's team or Lifestomper's team very often, as they were the top two teams?
I'm not sure. We might have encountered them, but I didn't really take names down or anything.
Okay, I see that. I see. How was putting the team together for finding the teammates? Because I know we personally played in the last tournament together, but that wasn't able to happen again because we both came up with our own teams. How was it coming together with your own team? Was it fun? Do you think it was a good experience?
Yeah, I've played with Archam before, so I just invited him, and he was down, and then Hardstuck, and then Frosty Bay, so it was all good.
Yeah, man. Any highlight moments for you personally in the tournament? Do you find a moment that you loved and you want to share, or you want to rewatch again in the future?
I don't think I did anything that impressive, to be honest. It was kind of I don't know, we just played. We were there.
I see. Yeah. I mean, hey, did you guys, if you had the opportunity to play in it again, would you think you would? Because
yeah, definitely. It's fun. It's a good cause too.
Anything you would personally change? Oh, it was a great cause. I agree with that, man.
I don't think I'd change anything. Ran pretty good.
I respect it. Hey, even so you had a raid defense. Who was the team that tried to raid you?
I think it was Ella, and then someone said Shacky tried the last minute. So I think it was just those two teams.
Oh, okay. Was there any team that you personally thought was easy points, or you wanna joke around with, or what? Do you think the competition was pretty stiff out there?
Honestly, I was surprised by Ella's team. I kept getting beamed.
I heard about that. I heard in your point of view, man. Ella, you were calling out Ella because she was beaming you across the map, and she's actually in the chat right now. Do you have any words to say to her?
GG. I just kept getting beamed, man. I was surprised.
Hey, shout out to Ella's team. They had some beamers on their team. Bobby is a very good player. So was Ella, and the rest of them are awesome. They did get eliminated from the tournament as they were raided, so they had to make use of the function of the spectate function. But there's nothing wrong with that because that is a new function. So hey, GG to them and GG to you, Taunted. I hope you guys had a great freaking standing. That you guys did great, man. So shout out to you guys. Any last words you want to say before the interview, man?
Not really, man. It was just fun. Fun event.
Yo, thank you for coming on, Taunted. Thank you for talking, man. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace out, buddy.
All right, see you, man.
Rooter, what's up, man?
Wait, okay, Albin is here as well.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Why am I awake? I need to wake up before 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? How was the tournament for you guys?
Hey, let's go, Rick, buddy. Let's go.
Hey, man.
Just check this clip and you're gonna see.
Check the clip that Albin sent to you.
Okay.
And that was literally our fucking tournament in a nutshell, 2 times in a row.
All right, we're
different
gonna watch
base.
this. All
Check
right,
it, check it.
We're gonna be watching Albin Rush's beautiful point of view.
He's dead. One more, Titan. Storm. Are you dead?
I have bags here.
Kill them.
Good shit. Keep blowing. It needs 2 rockets. It needs 2 rockets.
They're so close. TC's right there.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm running out.
I got
Oh
rocket
my
dead. I'm dead. I'm C4 dead.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's literally open after I died. It's literally open, dude.
Wait, and all of that after we wiped 2 teams going to counter, you know? we killed the guys inside the base, okay? We wiped 2 teams going to counter, and yeah.
Who was that rocketed you at the end there? Prince Viz, and he
Kronk,
just said
I think.
no, it was Prince Viz, and Prince Viz in chat says hoes mad.
I guess.
No.
So yeah,
Oh my
it was pretty unlucky.
That is very unlucky. Prince in the chat with the rocket, man. Albin.
I don't know, I guess it was a weird tourney for a lot of people though, because even, you know, Riqqeloff and Max got eliminated, Beat Shields as well, you know, Taunted and Warrior as well, you know. I wouldn't call them trash player, you know what I mean, but hey, I guess that's how it goes, you know what I mean?
It is what it is, man.
It's,
multiple teams got eliminated. You needed to have a very good base design in the tournament because you could easily
base was
get
good.
rockets.
I mean, they tried to raid us. I don't know who, and they go wipe in 15 seconds, literally. Like,
oh,
they gave us like 30. Yeah, they gave us like 30 C4. So
absolutely, man.
It's fucking late. I'm sorry.
Right.
Albin, before you go, man, any last words? You contributed quite a bit. The second top point contributor on your team, and I'm assuming it was a very good tournament for you. Tell me, what do you think about the tournament, man?
Nah, it was good. It was good. It was good. As always, as last time was really good. Well planned, everything.
Absolutely, man.
Maybe it was a little bit to a shit show on the small map with like 250. I don't know.
There's roughly 200 people on a small map. I understand.
Maybe bigger map. I agree.
A lot of people were saying roughly the same thing, and they'll definitely probably be discussed. But
I feel like last time was more balanced. There was less team, but overall was, you know, not this much chaotic. Maybe only during raids.
What did you guys think about the raid defense points and all the additions?
It was good.
Yeah,
awesome.
very nice system, man.
But unfortunately, we only get raided 1 time this time. Like for last time, if we had that shit, we got raided like 6 times. I swear.
I see that. I see. Yeah, absolutely. But you guys
Like,
didn't actually get a raid completed, but you still ended in 14th place. With 1 raid, you would have jumped up to roughly 6th place.
Dude, this fucking TC is gonna haunt me when I sleep.
Hey, don't worry about Albin.
Work, man.
Tell me, man. You are tired right now. Did you stay up for a while to stay up for the tournament?
Bro, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm working in 3 hours.
You're working in 3 hours.
gotta
This
fucking-
man stayed up for the tournament, the charity tournament, and he's got work in 3 hours. Albin, I think you should go get some sleep, man. Thank you for coming to the freaking interview. Go get some rest. Big shout out to Albin, who had a very high contribution.
Good night, Albin. Later,
bro. Man.
So how was your fucking tournament instead, Ray?
Okay, so
tell about us. I saw the
actually,
clip. That was unlucky.
Unlucky. Very unlucky.
unlucky.
I would have held the raid down. My teammates were right outside. Funny enough, not even 10 seconds later, we walk in the base and we wipe everyone in there. It didn't even take us 10 seconds later. If the body wasn't there, we would have got that. We would have ended 2nd place clean.
You know what I'm happy
What are you happy about,
Ray? As well, like the 3rd place, Itolito's team. Like they were unlucky as well last tournament.
Stole the TC from us.
Man, they even like last tournament, you know, they played good, but they didn't go like the right points and shit. But this time, I don't know. This time, dude, they they played awesome, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely shout out to them. They played
Ito,
it well,
Galbol,
man.
and those guys.
Absolutely. They had actually surprisingly more deaths than kills, but they still had a lot of raids in the tournament. So
Yeah, I
hey,
guess
shout
they
out to them.
raided, right? Yeah, they did 2 raids, right? Yeah, raids completed too.
Yeah, that second one was the one that that armored door was. That last guy was on their team. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But yo, congratulations to the top teams, man. You were also in the top teams. What were some of your favorite moments in the tournament, personally?
I don't know. Like there was a bunch of PvP at some point around our base. You know, it was like such a back and forth. Like I don't know. We tried to raid a base in the desert. We countered it, and it was like 3 more teams. I don't know, but you know, it was fun. Like at least PvP wise, it was pretty.
It's pretty
good.
crazy, right? Yeah, no, the PvP was outstanding. You guys were actually south of the map near Charles's and Lifestomper's team, right?
No, we were all the way close to Trainyard, but I don't know. We didn't fought a lot of people like last time, to be honest. Like last time, I feel like we almost fought. Last time we fought everyone. Well,
almost. If you wanted to know where most of the teams were, top
Stevie,
right and bottom
Coco.
left, man. So many teams were bottom left and top right of the map. It was crazy, man. But yeah, there was definitely some spread out areas in the map.
I like the change they did as well, like with the with the middle part.
Oh, the helis! Did you guys take advantage of that as a team?
Yeah. No, because I mean we killed the scrap heli coming to raid us, but it blew up. So.
Okay, I see what you mean. Whose team did you fight the most in that tournament?
I think it was like one was like a little bit like Kronk's group, like Prince group. And then I don't remember, like GN, I think, like the Korean guys.
Okay, yeah, the Korean guys, yeah, absolutely. I heard they did pretty well the tournament. Heard they got some kills.
I don't remember who else. We fought a little bit Hënoch and Shaky, but only towards the end. And I don't know, like we were fighting a lot, like Pyro's group when they were not on the roof.
Yeah. What was your general opinion of the tournament? Did you guys have a good time?
Man, it's awesome. Dude, it's crazy that like the 25 grand in what 4 hours?
Absolutely, an insane amount of funds raised for the awesome charity that was chosen for mental health. Yeah. That was outstanding, man.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Ray, can only get better. Even last time,
absolutely.
We said like it's gonna get better. Man, awesome.
Laska, thank you for
they should hire you,
man.
but they should literally hire you for the interview.
Hire me? No.
Yeah.
This is fun,
dude,
man. This is awesome.
Dude, yeah. After the tournament, interview with Racy.
Interview with Racy. I'll go through and interview everyone, man. I don't mind it. I don't mind it all, man. There was definitely some top teams there. I think it's very fun to do. I want to actually personally
and it's awesome, when you have all the top content creator, like of a community. I mean, like Rust, which is not super big, overall. But it's crazy when you have like, from all parts of the world, like some of the best players and shit, you know what I'm saying?
192 players, content creators, guys, were participating in the tournament, and it was a big success. The funds were reached for the charity. That's the #1 goal, and people had fun. That's super important right there. As long as we had fun, man, and the charity goal was reached, that's all that matters, guys. That's it.
And once again, BernE popped off, man.
BernE popped off, man. Very awesome. Very influential words. Awesome words, man.
I checked towards the end, and it was like 20K or something. And then, like, I saw, like, the fucking BernE dono, like, 4 grand. Man.
So insane, man.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
We interviewed Beachill's team, actually, guys. They ended up dying.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Is there any last words you want to see for the tournament?
Nothing. Like, I guess, I mean, GG's to everyone, like, that played.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Dude, I hope maybe, Mr. June is listening. It would be cool to see one before Christmas, maybe. Why not?
Oh, shit. Hey.
Before
December.
Christmas.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah. Why not?
5.7, that's absolutely insane.
All right.
Thank you so much for the talk, man. Thank you for coming for the interview.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Rooter, guys. You were streaming the tournament, right?
Yeah, we were all streaming.
You guys could go see their point of view on their Twitches, guys. They're all streaming. Thank you so much, Rooter, for coming in. I'll talk to you later, my friend.
GG's. Later, bro. Big up. Later.
Hey, suspect.
Yo. What up, man?
Hey, man. How was the tournament for you?
Dude, honestly, this tournament was pretty damn fun. Like, I had fun last time, but we got wiped. But this tournament, man, like, I don't know. There's just some, I feel like it felt better. The rules were better. I mean, there were some bugs here and there, but overall, man, it was really, really well. Like, I'm looking forward to the next one. The last one, I was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next tournament. But this one, I'm like, all right, is it 2 months yet? Like, you know?
Yo, that's awesome, man. How did you guys do as a team? How was your team play?
I mean, dude, I'm kind of sad that HUN didn't look at our base. But if you go to Welland's VOD or my VOD, or who else was streaming, in the middle of our base, our base from the outside looks super tanky, but in the middle of our base was a giant swimming pool. Like, we were just memeing the whole time, and somehow we placed 12th. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I see that you guys placed 12th place, and not only that, no one even tried to raid your team. There are 0 raid defenses on Welland's and Suspect's team.
I'm kind of sad that no one tried to raid us, because I'm pretty sure it would have been fun and easy rockets. But the whole time we were just trying to raid Twinkle Cave's group, and it probably lasted about an hour. We got countered probably 6 times, and it was a lot of Coco countering. And I think at the very end, man, we were raiding Twinkle Cave's base, and then Lifestomper's group came and started raiding the base, but we were upstairs. And 2 of them started coming up the spiral staircase, and we just had them choke point, and we killed them. And I think we cost them the win, to be honest, because we went downstairs and took all their rockets.
Holy shit! So you guys were popping off in terms of PvP. I see that you guys had 102 kills and 1
fun,
raid.
I'm telling you.
So I want to ask, because you had the highest contribution of points to your team, 50% contribution of points. As we speak right now, what was it like being that person, and how was it playing with your team?
All I gotta say is, like, I for the last 4 days I haven't really streamed, so I've just been practicing my AK spray, and I'll tell you what, man, I could see why being a Chad is fun, because all I was doing was beaming people.
Go, my man Suspect is a Chad.
It was a lot of fun, dude. I'm telling you, we were just supposed to be memeing around and having fun, but it was pretty. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope we have the same teams too.
You're gonna try to keep the same team?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It was last time we had it. We learned a lot, because our base last time was kind of weak, and we still had stone walls and stuff. And then we got raided by 3 different groups. A raid happened, and then people counter raided with more rockets and just kept piling on, and then we just got rid of. They got rid of us. I do
remember that, yes. But this one, no one even tried to raid you guys. But man, that would have been an awesome surprise. Was there any personal highlights that you think were some of the most fun things that if you would go read back? Got my English. If you go back and rewatch, what would you rewatch, man?
For our team, we took heli, and that was pretty fun. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of counter action to it, but I think the raiding that base, just being so close to it and having bags right there, I could spawn in and just pick up a gun and kill people. I think it was Coco's group. No, it was what's his name? The
Kira.
I think it was either Dirty Dick or.
Are you thinking about the raid that you guys ended up successfully winning, or is the one that you guys prevented Lifestomper from winning?
The Lifestomper one from winning was clutch, because we were out of rockets and stuff, and they came with more, so we killed them, and then we killed the Cubby right afterwards. It was an armor door away, so we just had to find where the TC was. But I think it was what's his name? Oh my god, dude, I'm drawing a blank. But he is if you look at the very middle of the screen right there, it's that base right in the middle.
Right here.
Right next to Coco's base. Right next to Coco's base.
Okay, I see. Okay. So, wait. You guys were based up very
Pablo,
close to Coco,
maybe.
then.
I think Pablo is it. The Pablo was raiding, and we countered him and took their rockets, and I think that was probably the second best part.
Pablo, thank you for the context,
I actually
man,
got
by
a
the way.
triple kill on Lifestomper's base, because they were coming up the stairs. They were coming up the stairs, and then there's just one dude left. Welland killed someone outside, I think. Actually, I think it was Reese. And then I went downstairs and killed the guy with the rocket launcher. And that alone, that made my whole experience 10 out of 10. I wanted to raid someone.
Man.
I wanted to raid someone.
Let's go. Wait, who did you guys end up raiding though? Because you guys did have a raid.
Cave.
Oh, okay. So you ended up successfully raiding Twinkle Cave's team. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it took an hour, but we did it.
Oh my god, man. Pablo was saying in chat right now, Welland fucked me so hard with his semi. God damn.
That's what it was, dude. And I think we would have rated them a lot earlier, but every time that we kept rating them, there was a scuffle that would break out, and then Coco would come in like little dirty ass rat style coming and cleaning up. We're all 1-2 guys left, and Coco would come in squad deep 4 guys and just clean the clean house. So
Coco.
I mean, they did really good. They did really good.
I respect that, man. Was there any personal vendettas that you had against anyone in the tournament that you wanna say, and you're coming for them next time?
I mean, no, not really. I think Trousy's team did really good, and
I agree with that.
I mean, it's easily I'm not even Trousy's team is so stacked that I'm not even mad that they won. You know, it's kind of like a given at that point. You know, you got all the poster boys. You know, I'm surprised that we did better than a lot of people who were higher up last time. You know, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you guys ended 12th place. It's insane, and you guys had a ton of kills and a raid. I'm telling you guys performed extremely well. I'm actually thoroughly surprised. I was surprised because there were so many good players in the tournament, but a lot of them were raided and disqualified. It was insane. Max's team, for instance. Was that surprising to you guys as well?
Oh, I think that it makes a lot more sense. A lot of the point system, I think, is more accurate this time because on the first West tournament, a lot of people were just player farming. You know, people built next to Face Punch, and they also built next to some people who aren't PvP chads. So it was pretty easy to raid them. So that's easy 40 points. Plus them running around trying to get back inside their base they probably made 80 kills just from naked without sashes.
Man, that was such a big change.
I think that this is kind of what I expected from last tournament. I really like I would like to see that the raid defense be a little bit weaker, maybe half as much, just because if you the way that the points worked, where you get 40 points if you defended for a certain amount of time, right? So if it's just a really long raid and someone just hit one rocket on you, I don't know, I'd like to see that a little bit less, just because defending a base is, in my opinion, a lot easier than raiding itself.
So here's how it actually works. It was a time-based system. If you were getting raided for 40 minutes, you got 5 points for every
40 minutes.
Yeah, it was a very long time. So actually, the raid defense
that's not too
points
bad then.
Were a lot of people that I was interviewing were saying the opposite. You don't actually get very many points at all. There was a team, I believe it was a Tesla's team, that were defending one raid for an hour, but they only got awarded 40 points for the entire raid.
I saw that, where the last garage door was where their cubby was or something. People were saying they were cheating and all this stuff, and it just happened to be the 200 IQ cubby placement, man. That was so lucky. I went back and watched the VOD, and everyone just find Tesla's TC or whatever, super salty, and then it's well, it's there, man. Calm down.
Oh my god, they only got awarded 40 points for defending that base for an hour, man. So actually, a lot of people were saying, hey, if I'm staying in my base for an hour, I should get you should get a certain amount of points more per kill defending a base. I think that's how it should be based off of. So if there's a full gear player in your base and you're defending a raid, you should get 2 or 3 points per kill, man.
Yeah, I didn't know it was every 40 minutes. That's when you get the max amount of points. It was
so much, man.
You can't leave your base at that point. That's good.
Yeah.
There was some weird bugs, but besides that, I think one team got knocked out prematurely, and then some other people were still playing even though they were knocked out. But overall, man, this was a lot smoother than last time.
I agree 100%, man. The whole naked's not counting, the raid defense system, the damages were fixed, man, on a lot of things. The rocket damage didn't do damage that much to players. It was great. Grenade launchers were removed, man. So many good things.
Yeah, man.
Do you have any shout outs to anyone on your team, or is there any last things that you want to say before?
Dude, everyone, man. Everyone did great. Porgy built the base. He did a great job. Wellen and Reese and Porgy were extreme chads. If there's actually this one scene in when we're raiding Twinkle Cave's base, Porgy hid inside an armored car, and he hid inside an armored car while they were raiding, and he came out and killed 3 guys. So of the raiders. So I think that was a pretty noteworthy. Wellen held it down while I was trying to stay inside. I was the only one left alive. Wellen came up, picked up a custom, killed like 3 dudes. Reese was beaming people left and right. So overall, I think my team did great, man. I really like my team. They're good people. We're memeing around. And overall, I had a good experience, man.
Yo, hell yeah, dude. Let's freaking go, man. Basically everything you said, man. My team was awesome, and I had such a great experience. I'm looking forward to the next one. Do you think you said you would like to keep the same team moving into the next
100%.
tournament?
This team was awesome, dude. No beef, like everything ran smoothly. We're all jiving together. It was great, man. Great time.
That's outstanding, man. Hey, I'm hoping once again it's before 2 months, man. We'll see. I hope there's something like this again. We'll find out, man. I'm super happy we reached the goal, man. 25,000 raised in 4 hours.
Yeah. And Nardo with the last clutch donation, man, that was great.
Nardo,
shout out to him, dude.
BernE with 5,500 donated, man.
Oh, geez, that's insane too, man. I only heard about the last one, but BernE, props to you too, man.
BernE's a legend, man. Everyone else, man. Big shout out to everyone, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, everyone
for the
who
interview.
donated, man.
Yeah,
no matter how big. Yeah, of
exactly.
Course, bro.
Thank you.
Hey,
for
we'll
coming.
play sometime soon, okay, bud?
Yeah, we will play sometime soon. Agreed with that, Suspect. Big shout out to Suspect, by the way. Were you streaming the tournament?
I was. Go check my VOD. Mulliking. All right, see you later, bud.
Bye-bye, Suspect, guys. Go watch his freaking VOD if you want to see his point of view. Goodbye, Suspect. Have a good one, man. Peace out. Hello?
Hey. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Godrust? How you doing, man?
How are you?
Good, dude. How was the experience for the tournament for you guys? You guys popped off with kills, man.
Yeah, it was good. Just not as planned, but, you know, it's all for fun.
Are you saying that you guys expected to get higher in the tournament?
Well, not really, to be honest. We expected to get wiped by Burst Gang because they lived right next to us.
Okay.
But we also like didn't build near like the hotspot, I guess, which that's like what we, you know, could have done better in. But
okay, I see what you mean. So you guys based near the top right of the map, is that correct?
Yeah, we thought that would be like the hotspot.
Yeah, because of snow. I agree with you. We kind of did roughly the same because we were right across the way from you guys. We actually fought you guys quite a bit. I think 1 or 2 times actually. It was definitely
really?
there was PvP in the area. Yes, my team was like Team Racy or something like that. But we fought you guys a few times. You guys
was that at a raid or something?
It might have been at a raid. We did end up raiding like Jordan Rance's base and a few other bases as well in the area. For your team, man, you guys ended up successfully raiding a team. Whose team was that? How did that go for you?
We raided Iris, I believe. And
okay.
It was. We just pummeled their base. It was pretty quick, but
that's crazy, man. Because I actually
Yeah.
didn't even get to see Iris participate in the tournament. How was it when you guys were raiding them? Was it pretty straightforward? Did you guys successfully raid quickly?
It was pretty straightforward. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. I think it was like 2 walls and we were in. That's it.
Oh
Their
my
TC was
goodness.
very easy to get to.
Wow, holy shit. And talking about TCs that are easy to get to, not that you guys didn't have one, but you guys were living in I think like a 3x3, right?
No, we were living in triangles.
Okay,
Basically.
how was that base design and who came up with that and what was your idea with that?
My friend Marcuzzi built it, and it was basically all my teammates' idea. Like they all agreed on it. I wanted to build a 5x5, but then they just said let's just put a bunch of triangles together. I was like, fuck it, dude.
Hey, I respect that, man. I do respect that because it worked. You guys ended up successfully defending 3 raids. Is that correct?
Yeah, it did.
Holy
they did not know where
shit.
TC was.
That's crazy, man. And your team was full of some beamers, man. We actually ended up finding you guys. I remember it's when you walled yourself in and landed the scrap heli in the fields.
Oh my god.
So I see in chat, Godrust type in to the chat, admins, I walled myself in. What happened there, man?
Yeah, I was alt looking and I accidentally like panicked and walled in front of me. And then I was getting shot from behind. So I turned around and walled and I'm like, oh shit, I just walled myself in.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
We ended up, I believe that was El Toledo's base. We tried to raid them. That base was insane to raid, man. They had ladders that went all the way to a roof where there was bolt turrets at the top of the ladders. It was crazy. And then it was all armored, and then there was like staircases that led down into loot rooms, man. That was a pain in the ass. We got unlucky raiding that base. By But
we were gonna go raid that, but then we saw it like we saw it on the map. We were like, let's go check it out. We brought our rockets over there, and then once we saw the base, we dipped out.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a terrible idea, man. Did you guys try to do another raid beside Iris's group, and how did that go?
Well, we went to we went across the map to raid because all the bases near us were like insane, and we had no rockets. So like we didn't have any charcoal or anything, no wood, and we didn't feel like farming for that like during the raid period. So we had like about 2 rows of rockets, so we went across the map, and while we were going across the map, we got roof camped and died.
Oh my god. Wait, so you guys said you were next to Max's group, right? Burst King's group.
Yeah.
Tell me, they got raided and disqualified from the tournament. What ended up happening? Did you guys see?
Well, they actually raided us as soon as the attack phase started. Like they were camping us. They kept on like making sure we didn't upgrade our base or anything in the PvP period. So once it switched to attack, they just raided us right away, and like 2 groups countered and they failed, I guess. So
I see.
And then I guess,
man.
yeah, I guess they like got the rockets from them and just raided their base instead of ours.
Well, that's probably a problem. Might have been a mistake they did, because all that time in the PvP phase, my team ended up spending for building the base. So maybe they invested too much time into preparing a raid on your base than defending their own base. Because they got disqualified quickly. I'm surprised. They're good players.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. We thought they were gonna, instantly wipe us. We also heard that they were planning to raid us instantly as well, like in the grace period.
Yeah, it's actually crazy, man. Yo, Saul, good to see you. Personally, for you, man, I saw that you had 46% participation in your contribution towards the points. How was that? How was it being the top contributor for points? It might have been the TC that altered that a bit, but do you think you were personally the MVP, or any person on your team was doing very, very well that you want to shout out?
Well, no, I think we all did equally well, to be honest. We all fragged out. It wasn't anyone, that carried or anything.
I see what you mean.
We
yeah,
all
absolutely.
equally fragged out.
Is there any specific moment in the tournament that you were like, holy shit, that was awesome, I want to rewatch that?
I guess the Iris grade, because it went by quick.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I definitely want to see that too, man. I want to watch the point of view on that.
It was we actually were fighting them for like a good 10 minutes before we raided them.
Oh wait, so you guys actually knew who it was that you were raiding before you guys hit them? Then you guys knew it was Iris's group?
Yeah, we did, because we kept fighting them like in between our base. So once they just kept on coming from a base, and once we found out they lived there, we saw their base looked kind of weak. So we went over there and plummeted their base with our 2 rows rockets that we had.
Let's go, man. Hey, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
How was it though, the tournament for you in general? Do you think you would participate with the same team? Did you like it this time around compared to last time around?
Yeah, for sure. It was. I would go again with the team. The next event, I'm for sure getting my team together.
Hell yeah, man. Same people. I respect that.
They all did good.
Let's go, dude.
They're all my friends too. I didn't make a team to win. They're my friends.
Yeah,
good players.
I respect that, dude. Absolutely. Dude, there were so many. Like, is there anything that surprised you, or what were you gonna say right here?
It surprised me when Burst King failed raiding us, I guess.
Okay.
Because when they were raiding us, we were like, dude, it's fucking over. Like, because these guys raid.
Yeah. No, I got
Yeah, these guys raid every day. The thing is, none of us raid, dude. Like, none of us. We can barely raid a 2x2. I'm gonna be honest, all right?
Oh, okay.
Like, we don't raid at all.
I mean, I respect the honesty. I do respect, but you guys still ended in the top 9 of the tournament, even without being able to raid in a tournament so heavily reliant on raiding. Do you think there was anything big that contributed to that? Yo, DJ Hayes, thank you for the 40, man. Seriously, big shout out to DJ, guys. What a freaking legend,
dude.
Well, then you gotta keep that for the next one, man. I don't know what to say. That was a hell of a base design. I feel that too, dude.
Yeah. Dude, the thing is, we couldn't make a shooting floor for some reason. Like, it wouldn't let us build a shooting floor.
Oh, because the probably the dimensions of the base?
Maybe. No. It's like... It said that it was like... I don't know. I didn't really know what was going on. Because I was fighting the whole time, but when my teammate was trying to build a shooting floor, it was not letting him.
Oh,
like
shit,
an error.
Okay. That was weird. God damn.
Yeah.
Well, you guys still did very well. Is there any last things that you want to say before the interview is done? Any shout outs to anyone, man?
Shout out to my team, you know. Shout out to
Okay,
everyone
okay.
that participated. It was fun, you know.
Yeah,
Shout
man,
out to
reaching
Iris.
the huge goal. Yo, shout out to Iris. Nice. Are you personally happy that the goal was reached for the 25,000? Are you surprised, man? That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we raised more than 25,000, right?
Absolutely, we did. That's freaking crazy, man.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Yo, hell yeah. Exactly. JJ, I should, man. Well, hey, Godrust, thank you so much for freaking talking. Thank you for the interview, buddy. I'm looking forward to playing
man. Thank you, dude.
against you again in the next tournament, man. Have a good night. Peace
Hell
out,
yeah,
buddy.
dude. You too, bro.
All right, we're going to talk to Pablo Escobar right now, guys, and see his perspective on the tournament. Yo, what's up, man?
Dude, it's going good, dude.
How you doing? How was the tournament for you personally?
From what I can remember, dude, honestly, it was fucking great.
What do you mean from what you can remember? What happened?
Dude, I started off there with a fucking couple of full bottles of vodka, dude. I've got one left that's fucking almost empty, dude. We've been vibing, dude.
So you're telling me your preparation for the tournament today was bottles of vodka?
Fuck yeah, dude. Every fucking, like, death was a shot, you know, dude. You gotta vibe it out. It's gonna be a punishment for losses, right?
Oh my god. Hey, I absolutely respect that, man. Hey, that's awesome. Riqqeloff, what's up, bro?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was good though, dude. Like, I just want to say, like, I appreciated the H-June and especially Restoria, dude. You know, for like setting this shit up. Like, it's not very often we get to do something like this within the community itself, and it's pretty good to see like what the rest community itself can like pull together and like put together for other causes, especially when a lot of people see us as like one of the most toxic communities / games out there, and the fact that we can pull like $25,000 in together is pretty insane.
Absolutely true. We are not a toxic community. We come together as content creators and a amazing group of people. Dude, we raised so much money for charity, and not just that, we did it for a great cause, and we did it together. It just goes to show how great our community is, man. Yo, how? So you're saying you don't really remember much of the tournament?
Dude,
but from what
I remember like up to the grace period, dude, and after that it's a bit there.
From what you remember though, tell me how was the experience though? What was the
dude?
highlight
I feel
of the
so
session
bad.
for you?
I feel so bad. I remember as soon as we could raid, we went and raided Blueprint, dude. We blew 2 doors off and went straight to his TC. I felt so bad.
Hey man, you guys took out Blueprint right off the bat.
So bad, dude. Like, it's as a point of winning, like it felt good, but at the fact of like ruining content for another creator, I felt so bad.
No,
because
man,
like we blew 2 doors off, and then Spicy was like that wall.
Oh,
Spicy was in his base, dude, and he just he said that wall right there. We fucking chucked C4 on it, dude. TC was right there. I was like, what? Like, one in a million chances to hit the right wall in his base, dude, for TC. It was fucking GG.
Well,
then we raided someone else, but I don't know who the fuck it was, to be honest with you.
So, tell me about your team. How was your team play, and how do you think it was? Was the first time you played with these people that you played with?
No, I played with BernE for nearly 4 years now. We've pretty much been like a duo / trio. We've played a lot for like the last 4 years. But I played with Local once before. I think I played with Spicy once before. But other than that, this is our first time really together as like a group.
Yeah.
But I think it went really well. At first, things weren't looking too good. Like, we were like halfway through the PvP period when we finished our base. Like, it was looking really bad. Then luckily, the people we had building right next to us, like, their base wasn't that big, and we managed to fucking just boom it, and we got countered, lost the counter, managed to come back, kill the guys, get the TC, and we got pretty much all the gear we had, we got from them. Like, it wasn't looking good for us at the start. But
hey, man, you guys freaking popped off, though. You guys did absolutely well, man. Definitely.
Yeah, at the start, it was looking really good. Then we started slipping a bit, then we picked it back up again, and then it just, yeah.
So tell me something. How are you able to speak so coherently while being so intoxicated? And not just that,
dude,
but how are you
fucking
able
tell
to
me,
speak...
dude.
You are answering these questions better than some of the people I've interviewed, and you are plastered right now. How is that how are you capable of that?
I'm just saying, dude, we're fucking vibing over here, dude, you know? We're vibing.
That's outstanding, man. You guys in the top teams, you were having a good time. You were joining, man. It was all for a good cause. Tell me, would you play with the same people in the next tournament if you were to be, if you had the opportunity?
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, we were clapping cheeks. The only thing we did wrong is we took so long to get our base up, so we missed out on so many points in the PvP time because we were focusing on our base. Like, we had, by the time we finished our base, we had like 10 minutes left on the PvP period. And it was like, yeah, like we took so long. We fucking stretched ourselves out too much.
Hey, but I respect you guys had such a good base design. No one even decided to touch you guys, man. So hey,
yeah, that kind of sucked. I was waiting for it. Like if we had won a raid defense, we would have been back top 3 at the end of that.
Hey,
because I think it was like 10 points a kill, right, for a raid defense, something like that. Like we'd have been like way back up in top 3 if we had got out of raid defense in there. But it's whatever.
Oh my god, man. Well, before the interview ends, is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs you want to do? Anything you want to say personally?
Oh god. Let me see. Oh, first of all, I guess thank you to HTune and Restoria for hosting this fucking event. Like, it's been awesome. Obviously brings, like you said, like a lot of creators together. Like I think we had almost like 200 different creators between YouTube and Twitch in total that came together for this event. The amount of money we raised is absolutely insane, especially for a community that everyone considers to be like toxic and hateful towards each other. The fact that we can raise over $25,000 for like, you know, like mental health stuff like that, it's pretty awesome. You know, I'd love to play with the guys I played with again. I wouldn't pick anyone else. Like we had a great solid team, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Like that is wholesome as hell, man. Everything you just said is absolutely freaking great. I respect it. I understand, and I agree, man. Thank you so much for coming on the freaking interview, brother. Thank you for playing. It was fun fighting you guys in
that's
the
so
tournament
good, man.
as well.
I appreciate, you know, everyone that took part, you know, especially the chat.
Absolutely, man.
And guys, if you haven't donated, make sure you do. There's still plenty of time to do it, even if it's a penny, a pound, a dollar, you know, anything.
True.
Every little bit helps towards the cause, no matter what it is.
Yo, thank you so much, man, for the talk. And it is absolutely true.
Good, man.
I'm looking forward to playing with you in the next tournament if there is one soon, man. I'm super excited. I'll see you
yeah, definitely
around. Take it easy, buddy.
See you around, man. Have a good one.
Have a good one, man. We're going to be doing an interview with Ryan, the owner of Restoria right now. Ryan!
How's it going, man?
Hey! What is up, man? How was the entire tournament, in your opinion?
Tournament? Yeah, is amazing, man. I'm so happy that we smashed our fundraiser goal, and the skin like purchases haven't even gone into the goal yet. That's insane.
That's what I was saying too during the stream. The skins haven't gone in, and so many people bought those charity jackets, man. That is outstanding, guys. Holy shit, dude. $25,303 raised, and it's not even done yet, man. I don't even know what to say. That is crazy. So I have a question for you. Were you a little bit nervous during the when one of the individuals, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, obviously leaked and stuff, but you guys took care of it quickly and it was early on. How was it changing the server IP and such like that, man? What were you guys thinking at the time?
To be honest, like I was expecting it. Like there's so many people participating, everyone's streaming a game. You know, it's not an issue. Someone's leaking IP. It's a mistake happen, you know.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's the point where like loads of people were trying to connect to the server. So it was
That's
like, right,
we've insane, man.
Yeah, like before the IP got out there way too much, you know, into the hands of a wrong person potentially. We just shut the server down, changed the IP.
That's smart.
Yeah, we actually had like a few IPs on backup in case that did happen or something bad did happen. But yeah, luckily we took care of it.
Yeah, man. We were just talking about that yesterday, about the console.clear command and streamers, personally being a streamer, you know, how I connect to a server and people say, hey, I know what server you're on because your IP is in the console. And I was thinking about that, man. That is awesome that you guys were able to reach out to the content creators and tell them that. And I think the second time around, a lot of people listened, man. I think it's going to be a lot better for the next tournament too.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was speaking to some other creators. I think it was Salty Taco or someone. Yeah,
Alaska,
Salty Taco or Salty. He suggested just having a bind where, you know, you connect with the IP and then it just clears the console straight away after. So we'll probably work something like something
that would be incredibly smart, man. I think that's
like
awesome.
yeah.
is there anything that you thought could be improved in the tournament that you guys will try to be working on for the next one?
Oh yeah, for sure, lots, man. Unfortunately, there were some issues and bugs. Like one of the worst issues was that I'm not too sure if
this is the owner,
many of
guys.
you viewers actually saw, but Vertigo's team and Leonardo's team unfortunately got eliminated, although they didn't actually have their TC destroyed. So we need to chase that one up. And yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't add them back into the event either live because it might have, had a knock-on effect to a much more wider issue for the event. So I just had to, unfortunately, tell them that there's nothing we could do without it potentially affecting others as well. That was the biggest issue we had. But of course, like I said earlier, mistakes happen. So that was a mistake on our end. We didn't really foresee that happening. We didn't really add functionality into our code, I suppose, to correct that if it happened like it did. So yeah, that was completely our fault. And I made sure that they knew how sorry I was, because that's not a good feeling to tell a team that you can't play when they haven't actually been fairly eliminated,
Yeah.
So that actually was, the worst part of the event for me. But yeah, we're going to improve for, next one, if the next one happens, for sure. Make sure that stuff doesn't happen again.
Yo, absolutely right. But the cool thing about it is, man, Vertigo and Nardo, all those people, they are such good sports about it, man. I think they understand it was all about the charity. And I do understand that, like, even if it happened to me, man, it would be rough. But the community is so great, man. It's about coming together, like everyone coming together and just working together towards an awesome, positive goal. And I think you guys did a great job in general. Obviously, there's things to be improved, but it's nothing to be like definitely beating yourself up about, because you guys, everyone in my chat, everyone in every chat I was looking at, people were freaking so happy with how well the tournament went, man. I interviewed so many people already. I asked every single one of them, how do they think about the tournament and will they play again? Every single one of them said they want to play again and they loved it and they're looking forward to the next one, with obviously small advice changes that were actually agreed upon by the majority of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we obviously took a lot of the feedback on board from the last event, such as the statistics breakdown that we worked on that you saw.
Absolutely,
like,
and it looked great.
Eliminated at the end game and stuff. And yeah, we did actually add spectating for the creators as well. So, if they get eliminated early, it's not the be all and end all for their content. They still can see, see people's perspectives in a reasonable way. So
absolutely.
I think that was okay. There's some confusion with the keybinds to like open the menu and stuff, which again, has been noted down for the future. But for the most part, I think the spectating was okay for the majority, which was great.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I definitely know a lot of my friends personally that were able to utilize that spectate function because they were unfortunately eliminated. But it's something I definitely foresaw in the tournament because of the people that were playing on the team, such as Ella's team, but we'll get to that later. Hey, Ryan, I do have to say, man, a lot of people, I mean, you guys listen to feedback incredibly well. A lot of people were saying they agreed on the general feedback. The content creators came together and said, okay, the only thing they would personally change is maybe even just a bigger map because of how many people were playing in the tournament. Did you think the sheer size of how many content creators were in the tournament affected the lag or anything like that?
Are you talking about FPS? Because I did see some clips about poor FPS, to be honest.
Yeah, there was FPS issues, I guess, like lag issues. There were so many raids in small areas. Do you think for the next tournament there's a potential for a larger map, but keeping the player size roughly the same? Because it's great, man. It was a good amount of people playing. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, in a normal, conventional Rust server, you're not having that much activity consolidated on a map of that size. So
absolutely,
there's going to be different factors involved with the FPS that you'll get. But there's been acknowledged by our team. So we are going to, look at the map, maybe reduce the prefabs down on the actual custom map itself. That might have had an effect, or just making the map bigger so that, those events are split up a bit so the client doesn't have to render it all.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think that'd be great. Decreasing the entities and, definitely smoothing out the lag. Also, potentially, obviously, as you said, potentially for a different map, and we'll see all that coming together. Do you guys the other feedback? What is the other feedback that was very prominent between people? Oh, the raid defense. There was a team that defended their base for an hour in the tournament. I believe it was
Tesla Clan, right?
Tesla's team, yeah.
Oh,
and I
watching.
asked them
Yeah.
about that. You know, I was like, hey, how did you think about the raid defense and the such? And a lot of people said it would be cool if they could get more points for spending the entire tournament defending a raid. You know, they have the opportunity to even leave their base. What do you think about that?
I totally agree, and that's why we did actually implement the raid defense bonuses in the first place. But of course, the values that factor into that result of the amount of points you get for the defense can be altered. The way we did it is, I'm not too sure if you're familiar yourself, but we did so if a raid zone starts, if a raid's starting, and then the raid stops, and the raid hasn't gone on for longer than like 10 minutes, you just get 10 points. But then every 5 minutes thereafter those 10 minutes, you get an extra 5 points.
Yeah.
And then it like caps out at like 40. So if the raid's been going on and for more than the amount of minutes that equate to 40 points in defense bonuses, we just give them 40 points. So we could change the amount of time it takes to get those 5 points, or increase the amount of points you get in total, like increase that cap instead of 40. So there's a lot of things we can have a look into about that, because a huge comment from the first event is being set back because a team was constantly trying to raid us and failing.
Really on that DB, man. They're gonna raid us right now.
And of course, when you're being set back, you can't actually leave your base and get points. You can't go out and kill people. You can't go out and raid like these other teams are doing. So
are we getting raided?
The defense definitely sets you back and should be rewarded.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree with you. I think imagine being in that scenario where a team keeps pounding your base for like an hour straight, and another team comes by and they raid you too, and then another one imagine everyone just keeps trying to raid you, right? It would be definitely a compelling thing to improve. What do you think about this from people? Someone said that you should get the increased amount of points per kill in a raid zone until the raid is over.
Like maybe we could even mix in both, like give increased kills in a raid zone, as well as the defense bonus.
Bonus, that would be great. I think that's outstanding. That would definitely solve a lot of the complaints that people were saying from that. And give those people an opportunity to win the tournament as well that we're spending so long defending. Hey man, you guys are, first of all, you guys are an awesome team. You come together, you listen to ideas from the community, and you not only listen, but you make it happen, and you make it happen well. I've not seen such quality workmanship from any other community in so long, man. You guys are so proper in the way you work, man. I love it. Would you want to say any shout outs? I just gotta say, man, you guys are awesome. Like, do you have any personal shout outs from your own team that you want to say? Because yeah, man, you guys are awesome.
All our admins, all the managers, H-June especially, Hopple, Danny, Navy, Lemon, Taxvig, Aiden, all the admins. Like, I'll be here listing them forever, but there's such a big team behind this, and a lot of time going into this to make it what it was, and everyone's really happy with the outcome of it.
He's reeling on that DB, man. They're gonna raid us right now.
Really, really happy with everything. So yeah, I'm really proud of my team as well.
Yeah, man, you guys are freaking. Yeah. Dude, I gotta say, this is probably one of the best things I've played in Rust, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. As I always say, I'm just so excited to see like what you guys can come up with next, and not just that, man. It was just such a pleasure playing in the tournament. There was nothing that went wrong with us personally in the tournament, like not with the server itself. I think the only thing that my teammates were complaining about at all, if they were, was FPS, and that was it. Because, and that's something small, that's no complaints about the way the tournament was working. Nothing at all about anything. The server was like, it was great, man. It was just a good experience.
Yeah, that's what we strive to provide, really. And we ran loads of play tests to ensure everything was okay. We ran, fixed a lot of issues that would have, we found a lot of issues in those play tests that would have really had a bad result in the event. So luckily we was able to patch those up and able to have a somewhat stable experience, ignoring the fact that, unfortunately, again, Vertigo's team getting eliminated without, or fairly or whatever, which, that's going to be my thing to fix up for the next one for sure. Make sure that stuff doesn't happen again.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Do you think personally there's anything you can improve beside the DC issues for the tournament that you personally were watching and commentating on or spectating, and that you wanted to be in the tournament that you want to give a little bit insight on?
I think the base locations mainly. Like, I didn't really like how there was so many bases just in one area. Like, I don't know if you remembered early game, like on your map. Yeah. Everyone was kind of building around military tunnels. Like,
everyone was bottom left and top right. Yep.
Yeah. No surrounding. So we got to find out like why people chose to build there. Probably the monuments close by. Maybe spread it out. A lot of thinking goes into this stuff.
That's a big point. And you know what's something that would probably contribute a lot to that I personally would contribute as a player? When I was roaming around the map, I saw where the custom monuments were roughly, but somewhere that really... Here's what decided our base building location. It was where there was a monument and we knew there was a recycler. We didn't know where the recyclers were in the other monuments. So maybe making a marker on the map where a recycler is would change people's mind on where to build.
Well, that's just sparked a thought in my mind, to be honest, because we actually added 2 recyclers to pretty much every monument. And
I heard about that.
We probably did a bad job in actually letting the creators know that was a thing then, if the recycler was a priority for them, most of them anyway.
Oh yeah, that was definitely for us, man. We were like, okay, where's the recycler? Harbor. So we based near harbor, top right.
Yeah. It's the creators are used to the vanilla gameplay, aren't they? And obviously we're modifying placements of those tools. So, and I guess another thing that I was kind of disappointed about is the usage of the center point. Like, that was a lot of part of the event that a lot of work I went into, but it didn't get used as much as we'd hoped. But that's like another thing that we can review and see why balancing. They're probably not realizing what kind of loot was there, and I can tell you now that the loot that was there was absolutely insane. Like, there was probably about at least 15 to 20 army crates and about 10 elite crates there at any given time. So, and no one really took that for their advantage. They didn't really look around the monument to look for those things. Otherwise, they would have came out like incredibly big.
I agree with you. I didn't even know, to be honest. I heard. Here's what I heard. I heard from you guys that there was good loot there and scrap heli spawned there, and all I really caught on was, oh, there's a scrap heli that spawns in the middle. And you know what we thought as a team, and what other content creators probably thought? Well, we don't really need a scrap heli. We could just use the cars with all the parts automatically in them.
Right, yeah. That was another aspect we thought would be highly used, as the scrap heli. Like, we thought people would really want to get their hands on the heli to top down raid and stuff like that. But again, that wasn't really used as much. So maybe we can add some more incentives to visit in the center area if we have a center area in the next one.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Or maybe make it so there's scrap heli spawns in multiple areas to give people in the corners various advantages as well,
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see. What else is there that... I mean, there were so many people were talking about the tournament, man. I interviewed so many teams that based bottom right that were all alone in their... Look, it was funny. We interviewed a team. They were the only base in the entire bottom right or something like that. It was funny. They were like, there's no one around to PvP. And I was like, dude, everyone was bottom left to top right. Like, that's what it was. Let's see. So the biggest things that people were saying, well, hey, obviously the FPS thing, the bigger map size, obviously the raid defense thing. That was the biggest things I heard from everyone. I think beside that, man, you guys did such an outstanding job. There was nothing else to complain about. Like, it's crazy. It really is crazy. Like, everything ran so smoothly.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear.
You guys definitely... I saw you guys changed up the recyclable values. If you recycled an item, you got different values around this time. I saw that you guys removed outposts so you couldn't buy certain things.
Yep.
Holy Jeff, man!
Please.
Yeah, we the outpost before was I would literally say exploited. I wasn't really happy with the people going there and how much stuff they were leaving with. It's kind of eliminating any point of farming and looting. So we just removed that and replaced it and shuffled some monuments around. But I actually see BernE in your chat. He's a madman. Like, the amount he's donated, that's insane.
Dude, BernE, and we did an interview with him. Did you hear the interview?
I didn't, I'm afraid. What was said?
Oh my god, he said some of the most wisest words, man, and it was outstanding. And not only that, he said that try him for the next charity event because he will not only top it again, he dares people to try to top him in the next one because it'll be even bigger.
Oh my god. Well,
and he gave a great insight of his personal experience with the past, man, and of why this was such an important event for him, man. And he said some great words, guys. If you didn't see it, I'd recommend it. Big shout out to BernE. Big shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I agree. I think removing the outpost and making all the new custom monuments was a really cool concept, and adding the 2 recyclers and adding everything, man. Holy shit, man. I don't even know, dude. It was so good. Everyone I talked to was like, I want it before Christmas, man, which is crazy, you know? I hope it's before Christmas, and I agree with them, man. I think it's outstanding.
Well, we'll definitely speak about things and work some things out and see if another one is possible, I suppose. And then obviously we'll
you know what? I have a question for you too, because I love this so much. You host Base Invaders, guys. If you don't know what Base Invaders is, it's basically the same thing that we just played in this tournament. Will you be implementing these new concepts into Base Invaders?
Yep, exactly. So what we'll be doing is we'll literally be using the same code base that we've used for this event, and we'll be migrating it over to the Base Invaders game mode as an update. So the event that you saw is open sign up for anyone really, and $100 prize pools for an EU event and an NA event every single week. So
do you hear that, guys? Anyone, you can get your own team signed up, and there's a $100 prize pool to play in. These are all these new changes you saw for this tournament will be available. Check out Base Invaders, the Rustoria.co servers, man. Big shout out to their team for all the outstanding work they do, man, and for hosting such an awesome modded experience that people will not find anywhere else, man. Thank you for the interview, by the way, Ryan. Is there any last things that you want to say before we end?
I'd just like to thank everyone that's been a viewer and donated and has contributed in any way, because we've changed so many lives today. And I'm hoping that, a lot of people's lives will improve as a result. And I'm just really happy about that. So yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you for the wholesome words, man. Thank you for the interview, buddy. I love you, Ryan. I want to talk to you more in the future. Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming on. And I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Cheers, man.
See you later. Bye.
All right, we're going to be calling Riqqeloff and seeing what their point of view on the tournament was, guys. Let's go. Yo, Riqqeloff.
Yo.
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Pretty good. Got dropped out a bit early, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Absolutely, man. Even though you guys got dropped out early, how do you think the experience of the tournament was?
Honestly, really great fun. I'm glad that I've given a chance to play in such, I consider myself like a really small creator, and I'm really glad that I've given a chance to play in such.
Yo, absolutely, man. I think, first of all, I not only think that it's great for HU and such, I think you are an awesome content creator. Personally, I think if you guys don't know who Riqqeloff is, this guy is one of the best Rust players in the game, and also very, very cool guy, man. I love the fact that you put on informative streams. You're very kind to the community you play with. Personally speaking, do you think there was any highlights of the tournament for you and your team?
I really love the start of it, the PvP. The middle part was an instant PvP zone that I wasn't even aware of.
Yeah.
I think that was such a cool thing, and I just rushed in the middle, and for some reason, I don't know, that was a really great time for me. It's instant PvP in the start. It felt like more exciting than I thought.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I'm not sure if you heard the interview with the owner of the server a few seconds ago with Ryan, and how much work they actually put into the middle area. But I'm not sure if you ended up looting the crates. Apparently there was a lot of loot there. What was your experience with that?
Yeah, I ran away with 60 plus rockets on me just alone in mine.
Oh my god!
If we won the area there, we won the battle of it. So we got everything. It was insane. I just couldn't loot it all. I had so much stuff for me. But that kind of ended up being our downfall, because we're like, fuck it, we got all these rockets. Fuck defense, we have the offense now. And yeah, dude,
I see what you mean. I think we were talking to Godrust's team. They were saying that, you guys end up trying to raid them, and after that, there was 2 teams that just went straight for your base or something like that. What was it like being raided? Did you guys know that you had the chance to lose your TC right off the bat?
I mean, as I said, it was our plan was to be more on the offense and hope that defenses ends up working out. It was a risky plan. It didn't quite work.
Yeah,
the Russians couple swap Etoleto. I don't know the 2 other guys' names, but they're good players. They ended up taking a chance on it, which is a very good play from them. they failed a 1 raid on us, and then they figured exactly where the TC was, so they just came over again and won it. It was well played from them. It was just, yeah, we backed too much on offense, and that's what happened. It was,
no, I understand that completely. Yeah, man. Personally speaking, for you, would you play with the same members of your team for the next tournament if you had the opportunity to?
Yeah, absolutely. It was friends. Most all of them are my friends, and I enjoyed them. I had a really good time. Even when we lost, I don't really care. It was for a good cause.
I see, and I agree with you 100%. The cause was outstanding. The fact that we reached the goal as a community was awesome, man. Do you think for the next tournament you guys are going to play it differently as a team?
Yeah, probably need to just be a bit more careful, because I mean, I don't mind getting dropped out early because it's a very good cause and all, but I wouldn't mind playing longer either, you know?
Yeah, I understand 100%, man. 100%, I agree with you on that one. That's why we were very focused on getting a good base design down. So focused on it, actually, that we spent more than half the time, the PvP time, building the base. And sadly, not even a single team touched our base. But at least, I agree with you. We were very balanced when it comes to raiding and the such. Is there anyone in the tournament that you guys had a fun time PvPing, or was there any highlights that you personally enjoyed outside of that middle area?
Yeah, Godrust F1 and them. We had a pretty good time fighting them, as we were literally touching each other from our bases because the map was a little packed. That's cool and all. But yeah, we had a lot of fights against them. I did pretty well, in my own opinion. Got some nice kills, had a great time.
Yeah, man. Was there any MVPs to your team, or do you think everyone roughly played as well as you expected?
Wow, I'm not trying to say cocky here, but goddamn, I was the MVP.
Oh, shit, Riqqeloff with the MVP, the self-MVP. I respect that. No, man. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying that. If you thought you played hot, you played hot, man. I mean, I wish I could see your stats. At the
I did really good. Everyone's a good player. Yeah, I just like to... I just joking around. Everyone's insane.
I understand, man. No, you had a great team. If you don't know who Riqqeloff was playing with, he was playing with Maxa. He was playing with, I believe, Essie, right? Essie was
no, it was Motion and Fiao.
Okay, Motion. I know Motion was one of them. Motion, Maxa, Riqqeloff, and Fiao. I don't know how to say that. Dude, that's a freaking, first of all, awesome team. I didn't know the fourth player. I apologize about that. But you guys had a great team, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of chill skill there. It was a great time. It was just the plan wasn't it this time.
It wasn't it, man. And there's always next time. Are you looking forward to the next event? Is there any feedback you would suggest to the owner if you could?
Absolutely looking forward to if I'm blessed with another chance to play in one. And if anything, I feel like just either bigger map or less teams. So it's like, it doesn't get so hectic. I feel like it would be better for the viewers as well, because it just doesn't look like a massive shitfest at sometimes.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. And you're not the only person who said that. A lot of teams said the bigger map, and they're going to be working on that. Was there a reason you decided, and your team decided to build top right? I just have a question about that, you know?
Random. We just rushed to the middle because we thought a scrap heli would be good to have, and we ended up getting one. Just didn't get to use it. That's besides the point. So our plan was to get... we used a middle recycler.
Okay.
There was a couple in the middle we just used that.
Okay, I see. I wanted to see what people thought, like, about, was it the recyclers? Was it like, what influenced people to build so like heavily bottom left and top right, right? That's where everyone was based, either top right or bottom left.
We was just unlucky.
That unlucky. Okay, I
see. Yeah, no.
Like, you know prior plans.
Like,
you just go.
Just went there.
I respect that, Riqqeloff, man. That's awesome. You guys did outstanding. I was surprised. Personally, I was surprised to see you guys leave the tournament so quickly. When you guys left, Dom and Ducky on my team were like, holy shit, like, Burst is out already. I was like, what the heck? Like, holy crap, man, that's crazy. So it was insane, but I mean, definitely raids can hit you so hard in this game, and you won't even expect it.
Yeah, absolutely. They're real. The Russians are really good players.
They are, man. 100%.
Props to them.
Yeah. Any last words? Any shout outs, man, before we end the interview, my friend?
Shout out Burst Gang. Shout out Sylvia. That's about it.
Hell yeah, man. Did you personally stream the tournament?
Yeah, I streamed the tournament.
All right, guys.
And actually,
what's up?
So crazy for me to get the amount of views I was getting. It was.
Yo, let's go.
The support I was getting is insane.
Yo,
just
big shout out to
the fact that we
Riqqeloff.
had the chance to stream.
Absolutely, man. If you want to see his point of view, he is Riqqeloff on Twitch. You could see his name right here, Riqqeloff. That's your name on Twitch fully, right? I believe so. If you guys want to go support him, he just typed in chat right there. Go give him a follow. You guys can go check out his point of view in the tournament. He played extraordinarily well. And I'm looking forward to playing against you in the next tournament, man. Riqqel, GG's, my friend. Hey, Riqqel, stay great out there, man. Thank you so much for coming for the interview, buddy.
Peace out. Have a good day.
Yo, peace out, man. Hey, man. CoconutB, man. Let's go. Coco, what's up, man? Hello? Coco, are you there, my friend? What's wrong, Coco? What's wrong? Tell me, man. How was the tournament for you?
Hello, is my... Sorry, I gotta, like, hit my headphones to, like, turn it on. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What?
Hello?
How was the tournament for you, my friend? What was the experience like?
It was good. It was good. I had a migraine at the start, so I took some ibuprofen. Really tuned in, kicked into high gear.
Okay.
Did you get raided during the tournament?
Didn't even get touched.
Okay, like, we defended 4 raids, but none of our raids counted for raid defense points. Because, like, if you defend a raid against a team of 4, like, how many points do you get?
You're supposed to get, it's the red circle around your base, how long it stays. Every the first 10 minutes, you get 10 points. Every 5 minutes after, they get 5 more points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we got a single point from it.
Holy shit, man.
Well, we did 4 raid defenses, and yeah, we didn't get a single point.
Well, the good news is not only are they fixing that for the next one, as I just talked to the owner of Restoria, they are also adding it. So not only do you get passive points for defending over time, you get extra points for killing people that are geared in the raid defense area while you were defending your raid.
Yeah, I thought that was already in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope though. That's dope.
Does that make you more excited, you think, for the next tournament in addition to everything going on?
Hell yeah, man. That event was fun, dude. And like I think we raised like what? $25K?
25,000 plus. I think it was $25,303, and that doesn't even include the hoodie skin.
Insane. And I think Russ hit 50K viewers on Twitch.
50K viewers,
like total.
Man.
Yeah, 50,000 people watching.
So
I think we hit
many people
30K
watching,
last event, so we did 20,000 more people this one. That's pretty insane. That's 50,000 people. That's you can fill up a stadium, you know? Just watching this fucking rock game.
Okay, you played in both events, right? What did you think? How well do you think this tournament went in response to the last tournament?
I got scared when the DDoS happened.
Okay.
Like, I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, is this thing over?
To verify what actually happened, apparently the IP got leaked by one of the content creators, and there was no DDoS, but they shut it down early before there was a DDoS because they had backup IPs.
Fucking genius.
Because if they didn't do that, it would have been fucked, you know? Because someone could have done it in the middle of the tourney. But yeah, I understand, man. I got really scared too. My team, we had a really good start, and I was like, oh shit, that sucks. But I was happy that we could just play again, man. And that's the important part. I'm glad they had backup IPs. Restoria, dude, the servers are so freaking insane, man.
Your team got 3rd place, right?
I think it was like 5th. We did really well, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have been in top 5 with you if we got the raid defense points.
Oh yeah, man. I agree with you.
Like, hey, top 10 in 2 different events, Ray. Our teams.
Let's go, Coco. Dude, it was so funny. I was interviewing a lot of teams, and I don't remember whose team it was. Maybe it was Suspect's team. They were calling you a bunch of rats, man. What is your opinion on that?
What?
They said you guys ratted him and Wellen and everyone like that every single time they did a raid. You guys came up, cleaned it up, but you guys played extremely well. What is your opinion on that?
Hey, I mean, what can I say, dude? We're fucking rats. No, our main focus was to put our base in a high pop area, because what we did last time is we isolated ourselves. But isolating ourselves got us actually targeted more, because the people that were raiding us didn't have to worry too much about third partiers.
Yeah.
So we based in a high pop area, and then for number one, for more PvP, so we can rack up more points, and number two, like if there's a raid going on, it's easily accessible, so we can go third party it.
So
that was the play.
Yeah,
Like,
I have
to
a question
third-party
about
live
that.
groups.
What was your? How did you know where was going to be a populated area? How did you know bottom left was going to be so congested? I think you were bottom left,
we
right?
vote top left. It was
top
south
left,
of
okay.
launch site.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was next to launch, and I saw that. I don't know what the hell that circular thing got you, a scrap helicopter or something. I thought there was
the middle
gonna be
dome
any
area.
helis. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be no helis as server. So I was like, what the hell? There's helis.
Yeah, that's what actually. That's funny because freaking the owner of the server told me no one even really knew about the middle area, the loot. There was a ton of elite crates and weapon crates there. Apparently, Riqqeloff went there with his team and he rocked away with 60 rockets.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And that led to their downfall because Burstgang got raided while they were raiding another team.
They got over aggressive, huh?
They got over aggressive, is what they were saying.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
But
No,
it's crazy. The middle area was absolutely packed full of loot, and the scrap heli, in addition to getting that, was awesome.
It's insane. Yeah, I liked everything about the event was awesome. It was really good, well organized. What do you think about it, Ray?
I agree with you, man. I thought, personally, I feel really bad for the other teams that were affected, like your team. And I don't know if you heard about Vertigo's team. Did you hear about what happened to them?
Oh, what happened?
They got booted out mid-session. Their TC didn't get destroyed, but another TC got destroyed, and then they got booted out. It was like a bug. So Arnardo, Vertigo, and everyone got booted out. So they're working on fixing that. But nothing like that happened to me. The tournament went great for me. I had one rust thing that happened to me where someone shot me through a body. But beside that, everything went well. I agree with you on what could be improved, and everyone really has the same kind of opinion. What did you think about the map size and the lag, personally?
Oh, dude, I got bad frames, but I think that's just rust, you know? Like, I'd have like 90 frames, and I just stoop down to 50, 40, 30, and then back to... I heard a lot of other teams got affected by this, too.
Yeah, and that's something they're going to be working on in the next tournament. The biggest two complaints that I heard from every person I interviewed today was, hey, Racy, what is it called? The FPS dropped, and the map was a little bit too small because everyone kept building next to each other. And the other one, which is the raid defense. You should get more points for raid defense. And they're addressing all of those issues in the next one. So not only is the next tournament going to be improving, they are listening to the feedback, man. It's crazy.
I mean, this, honestly, I think this is the start of a potential Rust esports.
Dude, it's great, man.
Leadership.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty cool because, like, you and I go back, like, from when Rust looked like a completely different game. Yeah, it was. Now it's turning. It's slowly morphing into
a 4K rock game, man.
Yeah, this whole HDRP update coming out, and then
holy shit! Bye,
that's
Macron.
gonna look fucking amazing.
Have a
That's
good
gonna
one,
be
man.
like what the best optimization update that Face Munch is gonna do with the HDRP. That I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
I'm looking forward, dude. Everyone, I actually big request from one of my teammates, Ducky, was the HDRP. I mean, a lot of people looking forward to that. Personally, dude, the tournament went so well that I'm just looking forward to the next one. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm incredibly ready for the next one. I think I'm gonna keep the same team. What do you think about your team, man? Did you like everyone you played with, and would you play with them again for the next tournament?
Hell yeah, dude. My team was, dude. We got raided like 4 or 5 times. We defended a raid with no guns. We had no guns in our base. We had 6 grenades, and we still won. We I don't know. That getting raided is so fun, dude. Especially when you have like nothing left in your base and you're like fucking fumbling around and like it just like somehow like pulling through. It's insane. So,
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, everyone of my Pico, top, blue, they all popped off.
Yeah, I saw that. Blue had a huge pointage contribution at the end. Who do you think was the MVP of your team, man?
Because he took the TCs out.
Oh, I see. Okay, that definitely affected everything. Do you think there was an MVP for your team, or do you think everyone kind of played relatively well?
Everyone had a huge pop off moment, man.
Okay.
Like Pico got like 3 grenades and 3 people were in our base, and he threw the nades in and killed all of them with the nades. And there were like I think 2 doors from our TC. Top just holding it down, dude. That guy wiped like 2 teams at the start by himself.
Oh my
he just,
god, man.
He held position and took out like wiped 2 teams. Blue like going crazy, like just Wing at people, taking them out too. Like everyone just did really, really good, dude.
Hell yeah, man. If there's anything you could do differently in the next tournament, what is it that you think?
I think I messed up in regards of like I could have shot called more. Like I could have done more.
Okay.
Like I could have organized and like had everyone come together and call shit out more. So I think that really affected us. I just gotta work on shot calling more.
I understand that. And who was your base builder? Pico, I assume, right?
Yeah, Pico's base building.
Did you like your base design? Would you probably use it again, or do you think you're gonna do some alterations to it?
I mean, dude, it defended 4 raids.
Dude, that's actually epic, man. Big respect for that. I'm surprised you guys didn't got taken out, and you guys ended top 7, man. So holy shit, well done with that. Was there any teams that you fought against that you want to give props to, or any teams that you thought were just extremely easy that you're like, wow, man, this was just cakewalk? What do you think?
It was our neighbors. I think we tried to raid each other. The raiding of the server is like terrible because you don't know what the game is. You gotta take out the TC, so they hide their TC in like an area where you wouldn't expect it. So it's just like a game of whack-a-mole where you're trying to find the TC in a fucking 1x1.
Yep.
Yep,
we had the same thing.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible. You're getting countered, and you're like, oh fuck, where the fuck's the TC? It's what the hell, dude? Like it's terrible. But I don't know who my team neighbor was, but they raided us, then we raided them, and then they raided us, and then we countered a raid at theirs. So we just went back and forth.
Oh my god, man!
It was good shit. It was good shit. I don't know. I really liked.
Who won the trade? Charles.
I think I was kind of scared about this tournament was I was scared that people were gonna sit on the rooftops.
Yeah. Not many people did that though, which was nice. We got roof camped by a team, but it wasn't that big of a deal. We had the same experience you did, Coco. We raided Jordan Rance's base, who you had a lot of experience with in the last tournament, but probably not that much this one. We ended up raiding them online.
No, I don't know where you guys.
Yeah, by the north, all the way north, by to the right side of launch. It was more in the snow. But we raided them, and they built a design where they had on the 3rd floor, garage doors leading into armor doors on every single side of the base. It was an armor door that led to another armor door to an empty room or the TC room. There was 10 rooms you had to raid, and one of the rooms had the garage or the TC in it. So we had to raid every single armor door to another armor door to find a TC, and we lost the raid at the very last second. The last door, man, crazy.
God.
Those designs are crazy.
Let me show you the most tilting clip ever.
Okay, show me, man.
This I'm posting in your chat.
Okay.
This clip is gonna tilt you so much, dude.
Yard's getting a little ballsy.
This was Blue's perspective.
No.
Yeah. I couldn't shoot the rocket, man.
Dude. I think like his ping, something with his ping, man, and he just fucking like, sad, right?
What? No.
Something. I think the server lagged and he couldn't shoot it because as soon as you reload the rocket, you could shoot it. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen anything. Everyone made me watch a clip or two from their point of views. Albin blew a shot frame, the window frame, and then got shot in the back by a rocket launcher from Prince Vids. I didn't see anything this close though, man. The rocket launcher loaded and didn't shoot.
Oh dear. Dude, it's just, like that.
I couldn't shoot the rocket,
man. That makes me sad.
Oh my god, you guys would have been in what place from that? Dude, you guys would have been in the top 10 easily. Oh wait. Yeah, top 10 easily, man. Oh, you guys were top 10. You were number 1. You would have been for like 114 points. Holy shit. Did you guys ever go back and finish that raid?
No, they sealed it right after you died.
That's so tilting.
That's 40 points.
Oh my god.
But like here, this is probably like my clip, like my play of the tournament right there.
Dios Coco Big Men.
I think this was BernE's. Oh, dead!
Holy shit.
No, that was Ito, I think.
Oh my god.
I killed 4.
You wiped everyone. Holy
They were in our
shit.
PC. Oh, dead! I mean, the tournament was sick, dude.
That's fucking epic, dude. Holy shit, that clip. Dude, the tournament was so epic, man. That was awesome. Goddamn, dude. Coco.
I can't wait till like the YouTube videos come out.
Dude, me too. I'm looking forward to that shit, man. That's gonna be great. Goddamn. Holy shit, dude. In your personal opinion, for the next tournament, well, first of all, you're probably looking forward to the next tournament. Do you think it's going to be even better than this one?
Yeah. I think it's gonna keep on stacking. It's gonna keep on stacking. Like the first event, we got 30, and the next event we got 50. I think the next event after that, like 60, 70, and then like I think these events, like, I mean, it's for a great cause. We're doing great things for charity.
Yeah.
Why are they saying Rust is a toxic game, dude? Are you kidding me? Look at all the money we raised for, you know?
Dude,
we raised a ton of money for charity. It's for a great cause, and it's good for because I feel like you're making like just like a huge pool of content creators, and they're getting to know each other through the tournament.
Absolutely.
And, one thing like I'm like that kind of like blows my mind is we both know from previous Rust events and tournaments that there's been a lot of salt and drama with content creators, and you know, with these like tournaments, like you don't really see a lot.
Absolutely.
All the teams seem
it's
all
crazy.
the teams seem good. Like no one's BMing. It's fun, man. It's fun. I like it. I like the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Especially this one. I saw drama in the last one, but this one did not have any drama that I saw of. I think people were flaming at Nardo for leaking the IP, but he didn't really leak the IP, guys.
It wasn't.
And even then,
it wasn't like actual BM. Like people weren't attacking him. It was more of like, oh, that's pretty funny. I don't think people were too upset about it.
yeah, man. But beside that, dude, it was wow. There was no toxicity as far as I could see, and it was just all good freaking vibes, man. And not only that, like big shout out to all the people who support the charity, but other content creators, other communities, guys, are gonna see what we did today. And they're gonna learn, or they're gonna freaking respect that shit, and they're probably gonna want some part of it, man. That's the great part about it. As Coco said, this is probably gonna keep growing, man. This was so successful today, guys. Big shout out to everyone who participated, everyone that supported the charity. Coco, I saw you dropped a huge donation to the charity. Big shout out to you, man, and everyone who did that. So
that wasn't me. It was one of my viewers donating as me.
Oh, okay. But still, nonetheless, man, one of your viewers, your community, man. Big shout out to you. And big shout out to everyone in the freaking community. Is there anything you want to say, Coco, to the community, or last words, man?
Yeah, fuck all you guys. You, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. I'm kidding. No, I hope we could do this again, man. I hope we could do this again.
I agree, man. Absolutely agreed. Wow, man, that's kind of talk. I mean, just kidding. No, anyway, absolutely. I hope we could do it soon. As most people said, I hope we could do it before Christmas, man. I'd absolutely love to.
Fuck you too. Still abandoned your channel for nothing. Hey, suck my cock, buddy. You can suck my fucking dick, dude.
Absolutely, man.
You're never getting unbanned my channel, you fuckwad.
GG's, Coco.
Never.
Have a great night. Goodbye, man. We'll game sometime soon too, man. Peace out. Coco, last thing, by the way. They did say they're going to be implementing all of these new mods that they had for this tournament into the base invaders. So you'll be able to play these every single week. Do you think that's something that interests you, or that you might play at in the future with some friends?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I hardly raid. I think my worst skills in Rust is building and then raiding. Raiding is like a different, like it's like solving a puzzle.
It is.
You know, it's completely different than PvP. So.
But your PvP skills, man, let's go. That's what it is.
All right, Ray. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, Coco. Thank you for coming on, man. Peace out.
Yeah, later.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to see more of my content in the future. And as always, stay great, my friends.